last time we played, group met with a bit of defeat at the hands of a plant, or the leaves of a plant, that emerged after you guys had defeated a chimera of supernatural form related to the First World. Several of the group in the ensuing fight ended up falling to the creature and being captured in some sort of a seed pod, and left for whatever the vegetation wishes to do with it, while the rest of you, out of spells and resources, retreated to try to regroup and figure out your next plan. Originally, there was some thought of returning to town and getting assistance and giving up on those 3 lost ones. And ultimately, the group, at least at the time, decided, nope, let's stick around. We got a chance. Let's come up with a plan and go in and save them, or potentially stop the tree at that point. But you guys figure out what you wish to do at this stage. You are a short distance from the cave, maybe 15-20 minutes or so. There is no signs of pursuit from the giant plant, and almost all the cultists, or if not all the cultists, you guys are already defeated. They're still lying dead inside the place. So, what would you care to do?
Alright. So I know from what I remember last time there was talk about some summoning spell where we create like a bunch of goblins or skeletons or something.
I turned it down because I determined that's what was causing it.
Yeah, I was turning down a little bit more too.
So yeah, apparently if we summon like a bunch of weak creatures or something that can tank hits for us while we... Because I thought the plan... Was there a spell or something for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when we summon those creatures, in the meantime, while the plant is distracted by them, because we know it's not necessarily an intelligent creature, it will go to where the most commotion is, because of vibrations or something. That while it's busy taking care of those, we take the... I guess, are they web sacks that the players have been put in? I know they were put in cocoons or something.
Or like seed pods.
Yeah.
Similar to what you would find for like a pea pod.
Okay, so yeah, a bunch of the players are in those. We just pick those up and take them out of there.
3 peas in a pod. I think it's actually how many people are...
Well, they were separated. Each one was separately encased in plants and vegetation, and then embedded into the plants on the side of the room. So, in theory, yes, you could cut the pods off and then escape with the pods, including the person, but you may not be able to see or tell who's in which pod or if there's other pods, etc.
Yeah.
And any of that is probably not going to be a quick thing to cut it loose and then escape with a bulky item. So somebody's going to have to at least distract the plant, assuming it's still there and cares.
Okay, so since I am probably one of the strongest in the group currently, if it gets down to that, I think I should probably be the one to distract it so everyone else can get out.
Okay.
I do know it is a high damage creature, so like if I take one hit from it, there's a chance I just go down. So
Do we need to like refresh ourselves for the day? Like,
Yeah.
well,
You guys were resting for the night, so you should be fully healed, fully charged on focus points, etc. And then whatever spells or daily definition abilities you have, you can go ahead and determine. Now that needs to be based on whatever the plan is that the 4 of you have to be able to do what you want. Whether that's straight up attack, whether it's sneak in, whether it's just check. I don't know what the overall plan is, because I've heard, I think, 2 or 3 different options. You still having problems?
Yeah.
So I think the best course of action is to initially try the thing with all the creatures to distract it.
If that still has a problem, you can grab the mouse from the computer.
We grab the pods, and if the creatures fall before we manage to get out, then I will start fighting the creature to hopefully distract it so you guys can get out, and then I'll attempt to make a retreat on my own.
We calculated the amount of time you have with the creature spells because it could only do physically 3 attacks a round plus then an extra one for attack for opportunities. And each spell casts about 6 creatures, so it gives you a turn and a half per casting of it. And since we can both cast it at the same time for round 1, that gives you about 3 rounds, and we can do that again to give you approximately 6 to 8 rounds, depending on how much we cast. Which, in theory, should be enough to just for everyone.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I'll fight the thing as a failsafe so you guys can get out if that somehow goes south or something.
Yeah, because Pickle's got 2 of those Horde of Underling spells. And then...
Horde of Underlings?
Yeah, 2 of the Horde of Underlings. We got some Cleanse Afflictions in case we get the people out of there. One of them can actually cure... It can cure it if it's a disease. The other 2 just, like, delay it. And then... One that we did have was, we've got a fly. And then we've got this Bridge of Vines, which I'll put in the chat here, which this might be a good way to get the people out of there, since it can bypass difficult terrain. 10-foot wide, 60-foot long bridge, can cross over difficult terrain, hardness 10, 20 hit points. Your allies can move across it normally. If any other creatures try to cross it, they have to make a reflex save or get knocked prone. So that might be a good, I think we were thinking that was a good way to get people out. Because we can give people fly or speed boost going in there, but to get the 3 of us out of there, that might be the thing too.
It's open air, isn't it? This room is open air, but there's like an edge. Like
The room where you were fighting the chimera and the tree is an interior cave that has sunlight. It seems otherworldly.
Okay.
There is a mist or fog about 30 feet up, and then sunlight filtering through the cloud or fog and the canopy of the trees, which doesn't make any sense because there is no opening in this area. I mean, you can see the mountain where you're at. There is no opening there.
Okay.
So whatever is causing that sunlight-like light is supernatural in form. Okay. Now it is surrounded by walls and vegetation and so forth. So it's still a chamber or a larger room, but doesn't appear to have some sort of roof inside it.
I can sneak around in there if you want me to sneak over to the people and try to cut them, pour healing potions on them.
I would focus on the healing of them when we get out of the cave.
I think our thought was to give someone fly, because that basically makes you invisible to the plant if it has tremor sense. Give someone fly. We also have, in the chat also, Tailwind, which just gives you a 10-foot speed boost for an hour. So I think the thought was to give at least one person fly and have them fly in there, and then have the Horde of Underlings to distract them.
So mechanically, I have no problem with you giving advice and everything.
This is stuff we discussed last session. You can be careful.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I have no problem discussing mechanically and so forth.
Yeah.
I do want to avoid the aspect of you playing the druid when they're actually deciding to go in.
I'm just telling the group.
I understand. I have no issue with that. Okay. That's what I'm just saying. I just. What does the druid think the plan is?
Well, that's what we discussed last.
And I'm fine with
session.
that.
That's what we got.
I want to make sure you're playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the one thing about the healing potions on the people, though, it's not like I can Like, how do I get them out? If they're all cocooned and everything, how do they get themselves out? I can't really carry them.
You cut them and heal them. They carry themselves out.
Yeah. So that's
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering if, like, it would be easier to worry about that when we get them out of the cave, or if we wanted to.
So basically, slit them open and pour the potion on there, and so they can get out. Oh, George gave me like 3.
So how many of them are there?
3 characters.
Okay. Would an invisibility potion be any good, or can you go in?
If the creature has tremor sense, they don't even see us, they feel our vibrations.
Well, I'm ready whenever.
Okay. So 4 of you know what your plan is?
So fly in, slit open the little pea pods and pour the healing potion on, and then they're going to be distracted. The plant's going to be distracted with the
Horde.
horde.
And we get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have all your spells memorized and determined?
Yep.
What spells, if anything, do you want to do beforehand? And what time frame do you guys want to return to the place? Sometime presumably after dawn when you guys woke up and do your preparations. But do you want to wait till later in the day, go immediately, or days, whatever it is? You tell me what your approach is.
I think just go there after we wake up.
Okay. Wake up, get your spells
If
ready,
it's-
and go.
If it's a unnatural environment to begin with.
Okay. So are there any preparatory or defensive spells that you need to do before you get to the cave?
I'll do my skin hard as horn.
Okay.
You have skin hard as horn?
That's what happens when you don't use lotion. Oh, I'm ready.
No.
Putting some acid on your hands?
Yeah, I got some cuts on hand yesterday.
I do, like, I could in theory do the skin hard as horn, but I can only do that for a round. And if we're not directly fighting the thing, I don't think that's necessary.
Well, who's gonna go in? Who should I cast fly on?
Me.
Okay.
And how long does fly last?
Where is it?
It's not down there.
Oh. There it is.
Go ahead.
I thought your spells were spontaneous.
Yeah.
They're not? Okay, they're memorized. Okay.
Duration of 5 minutes.
Okay. So your plan is to cast fly on somebody and then all of you follow them in?
No. Okay. So the plan we discussed last time was we're going to get to near the entrance of the room.
Okay.
We're going to cast fly on someone, either the rogue or the exemplar. And then, before they enter the room with the fly, we're going to cast the underlings to effectively attack it and distract it.
Okay.
while the rogue and the exemplar just effectively go into the room and free them because the plant will be too distracted with the rest.
Okay, so your plan is to save all your spells until you're right before the room, and then you cast them at that point.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you guys get to the cave without much difficulty, opting not to do any preparation spells at that point. You head into the cave, and a short time later, you find yourselves near the entrance where the wall was that you had broken through. You can see the vegetation up ahead. And here, I believe, is where you were going to cast spells, or do you want to go further?
Want to go further before going into the room or any vines or something like that.
Okay. So you can get up to here where the vines begin, the vegetation on the ground and so forth.
Can I go here?
Can you hear?
Can I go at a different
Sure.
angle?
Sure.
Do I see anything?
You just see the forest and the vegetation. It's too thick to be able to see anything clearly. But you know there's a clearing out front. You remember where that was. You can't see anybody specifically because of the distance through the vegetation itself. You do not have a clear view of the room. The room is otherwise still smells of rot and honey. There is a glow from above, which I guess we'll probably put some sort of a light out there just because it has light. I guess it already is lit. Okay.
Plans the guy's flying with people in there.
Okay.
We don't have to see.
So do we want to cast light or fly?
I can cast fly on my rogue then.
Okay.
So target. No.
Target the rogue, cast fly. We'll apply the effect. Okay. So that goes on to the rogue. You are now able to fly. You feel your feet become lighter as you slowly lift off the ground. Red cape unfurls behind you. What would you like to do? No real cape shows up, but
Again,
show up visible.
Either that or I'm not. Also keys.
Either I don't have the right view or something.
Also keys.
Okay, 8 kobolds show up. They look around in confusion, and what from the spell are you having them do? Head forward? Head south?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As soon as they do, the plant activates right in the center of the room. It has improved cover given the current visibility. So, we immediately go into an initiative mode. Everybody roll your initiative.
don't see the combat track. At least none of the mod top.
Yeah, none of the mods popped up. Must have gotten updated.
So we do roll initiative.
You just, on your character sheet, just click the initiative. Okay. Technically, all of these have George's initiative of 29. They don't have their own initiative.
Probably be easier just not to include them in the initiative order.
Probably.
Or those that want to put those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right here too.
Right.
Okay. The plant immediately activates as the kobolds appear and start reacting, and strikes out at the nearest kobolds.
They have an AC of 5, so you can just...
You want me to just auto-assume they're dead?
Unless you can roll below a 5,
Or I can roll a 1.
and then it still raises it by 1 level. So
Probably. And since
if
they only have a couple of hit points,
one
yes.
hit point.
Okay, so with its reach, it promptly obliterates the first 3 out of that location. Silverleaf, what would you like to do?
I command them to go south. Around the creature.
What would you like to do for your other 2 actions?
I wait.
Okay.
And then they automatically, for the spell, they automatically do a d4 of slashing each.
Okay. So roll 5d4.
I don't know if one dies from attack of opportunity or not. If so, it's only 3d4.
D4, 4d4.
Okay.
Okay, creature takes 11 points.
That's just little kobolds.
I'm sorry, what? There was an option when you cast them that has a type of damage.
Yeah, I clicked the slashing on there.
They're slashing damage, okay. So they do no damage to it.
Okay.
Okay. As they strike at it with their tiny swords. Startusk, what would you like to do? I'm sorry, you had 2 actions left.
I said I passed them.
Okay. Startusk.
I was gonna fly in, like, behind the kobolds, see if I could find the cocoons where the friends are.
Okay. You can move either 20 feet or whatever your base speed is as a fly. I mean, or alternately, you can run along the ground if you choose to. But
I think when flying, you also completely negate the difficult terrain.
if it's affecting your feet, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my...
Should be 30 feet movement.
Yeah, 30 feet. I usually get 30 feet.
Okay. You get a 30-foot move.
I'm not
Okay.
sure. Fly spell gives you unique twice.
It doesn't give her increased, but if you're really slow, it gives you at least 20.
Okay, so that's why I meant, like, some spells give you a set one if your speed is less than.
Well, I cast before.
Okay. Take 1 move into the room.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you like to do?
So basically the plant is 20 feet ahead of me, right?
It is. It's big. It's currently surrounded by 4 diminutive kobolds who are smacking at it with little axes and swords, unable to get through its bark while it flails away. Several dead kobolds already in its leaves.
Okay. Can I see the little pods with the people in it all?
You can see. Give me a perception check. You can see 3 pods in the room. They are green, but glowing from the interior with a purple light, and you can see a humanoid form inside them. Okay, so you got 1 action left.
I'm gonna fly to the very first, to Shadow. I'll fly right next to him.
Okay. Corvus, what would you like to do?
Alright. I am going. See, I can't fly, but the plant should be busy at the moment with the kobolds. So I'm going to.
It's difficult terrain.
Yep, I know. Let's see. I'm going to first step into the room.
What's your movement rate?
My movement rate, let's see, should be 25 feet. Okay,
Where is your icon currently?
right here.
No, your mystic icon.
No. It's in the Titan's Breaker.
Titan Breaker.
Alright. So, let's see. If it's.
That's 2 actions to get there.
So, my movement speed's normally 25 feet.
Correct.
So,
you get half of that.
okay. So, I'll do. If it's 2 actions to get there, alright. We'll move in for that.
Okay.
And then. Third action. I am going to. I'm trying to zoom in here. Alright. I'm going to move.
Can't go that far.
Oh, yep,
You can only
yep.
go. You can go arguably 3 more squares because you were slightly outside of the difficult terrain originally.
Okay, so 1.
Anything up to 15 more feet. So it'd be in your case up to 40 as far as the total distance.
Okay, so about like right here.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
So it's like next to a tree.
Mm-hmm. My Earthbreaker's out during all this.
Okay.
All right.
Pickle.
I will, what are you on here?
I'm right next to. It's hard to see.
Oh, you're right
but-
there.
Yeah.
I'll cast, Tailwind on, the road.
Okay.
That's duration 1 hour.
What's the distance or the range?
You gain a plus 10-foot radius bonus to your speed.
Okay. What's the range of the spell?
Range.
Yeah, from me to you.
Oh.
Your spell
it-
description
it-
has a range. Is it touch 30 feet, 60 feet?
Box put in the chat.
Okay.
As a
I did not see anything.
primal.
In this case, with the spell, it specifies you, so it's just you.
Yeah, it's self only. It looks is what it reads as. Yeah.
Oh, you can't cast it on it?
Correct.
Okay. I guess I'll cast it on myself.
Okay. So just click cast.
Yeah.
Okay. Go win. I'll put on yourself. What else would you like to do? You got 1 more action.
You don't have to move.
I can move in. Let's see, what is my range? 25 feet? I can move in 25 feet.
Your speed's 35 now.
Okay.
You've got a tailwind. Now, you only 35 feet gives you 1 extra square plus 3 half distance. So 4 squares. You can go up to 20 feet total, given the difficult terrain. In a single move.
How many? 2, 3.
But where you're mousing, it should show whether it's that right now it's 15 feet.
Right.
As long as that's 20 or less,
Yeah.
it's a valid move.
There.
Okay?
Okay.
So that takes us back around to the plant. And it wipes out 3 more of them. Silver Lake.
Go ahead and get rid of the extra one there. It's gonna go away.
Okay.
And I got 6 more.
Okay.
And send them down there.
So it eliminates the previous ones?
Yeah, but because I have to sustain it. And this is a 3-action
Yeah,
activity,
that
so the
makes
one's
sense.
going to go away is not
Right.
sustaining.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you summon 6 more as the first one crumbles.
And I assume it has more than a d4 of damage reduction. So
Yes. Assuming you make them slashing.
I'll do bludgeoning, sure, but
Okay. Yes.
Now they got little hammers instead of
Bludgeoning,
axes.
it doesn't do any damage to it either. Okay. Startusk.
I was gonna use my dagger to cut open the pod.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Like do like a strike or just
You don't need to strike it. The pod's pretty big. All you have to do is be able to cut through the tough husk. So the
Okay.
question I have for you is fundamentally, how do you want to cut it out? Do you want to carefully try to carve it open, or do you want to stab through with all your strength and try to cut it open?
try to do it kind of carefully.
Carefully, okay. Then
Yeah.
just roll damage and let me know how much you do. You don't have to hit the pod. It's big. It's right there.
okay.
But I do need to know roughly what your approach is. Okay, so you do 14 points. You manage to cut a portion of a slit, but not enough to be able to get him out yet. Inside, you can see the character's unconscious and covered with a green goo. So the skin has a slight bluish tinge. Okay,
Oh no, shading.
Corvus.
I'm
All right.
shading.
I am going to move up.
Now, if you move there, he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you're right. Trying to figure out where I can move to
Has he
not.
not been doing it at all on the other
He,
kobolds?
he did it initially, and then
These guys would have moved up also.
okay. If that was the intent, I placed them around it with the assumption you put it on the tree. But if they moved up, yes, they took out
The
one.
goal is to
Absorb its attacks.
have it absorb the attack for opportunity
No
in
problem.
addition.
No
whatever
problem.
that
So
takes.
yeah, it smashed one of the kobolds as the second wave went running in. So you're free to move,
Okay. So
unless it has combat reflexes, which you don't think it does.
yeah. Okay, so we said it would take. Let's see.
That'll be
That's going to be 50 feet of movement for you, which is going to be more than 2 moves, 2 actions.
Oh, okay. Let's see. If it goes through the non-difficult
The
terrain.
non-difficult terrain is open.
Yeah.
So in that case, hold your mouse there where you're at, but or put it where you want to go. I'll
Okay.
tell you how much total distance it's going to take. So in that case, you have 3 squares that are in the open, which is 15, plus 2 squares that are difficult that are 20 each, or 10 each.
All right.
So that is 20 plus, that's 35 feet worth of movement.
All right.
It'll be 2 actions for you.
Yeah, 2 actions
Okay.
to get there.
2 actions to get to this one. All
Okay?
right. And then third action, my weapon isn't a slashing, but it has the option to be piercing. And you said like with the pod you can see the glowing person silhouette inside.
Absolutely.
Right.
Is your plan to stab the pod with the hammer?
In an area I want to pierce it in an area that doesn't have the person silhouette. So I wouldn't pierce right through them, but I'm trying to poke a hole in the pod.
Okay.
So that then I can next round sort of
Like rip it.
yeah to get the person out then hopefully.
Okay, so I'm trying to visualize what your intent is. I understand you're trying to stab it with the piercing thing. that's functionally not going to make a hole. I mean, it'll make a hole, certainly. Depending on your strength, you might be able to rip it open from that point. But otherwise, you're just you're effectively. It's not a spear, but that's
Like
effectively what you're doing. You're taking a spear,
Yeah,
just stabbing it in.
Because what I was thinking was like hole through,
Yeah,
and then that.
which you can do with your strength or something else, but your hammer's not going to help you there.
Yeah.
So absolutely, sure, go ahead. Again, do you want to carefully push it through, or do you want to smash it as hard as you possibly can?
So I want to aim sort of for part of the area that doesn't have the person
You
glove.
can't. It's not much space in there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The question is, how much strength do you think you need to get through the husk with a piercing weapon?
I mean, it looks relatively translucent if we can see the person going through.
It's very fibrous. It looks pretty strong. You see the elf is having some difficulty cutting the one with her knife. Your call if you want to smash it with all your strength, i.e. critical damage, or hit it normally, which would just be normal damage. You know your abilities better than I as far as how much damage that does.
I'm going to do normal damage just
Okay.
because I don't want the... So I'll switch that to the piercing, and then...
Okay.
His weapon also has a bonus against inanimate objects. It should pop up when he rolls it.
Okay.
I think, right? Is it the...
Yeah, you can do it. And we can look at it.
Should be the raising trait, I believe.
Does it have it? I don't...
Just go ahead and roll, and then we'll see if it has it or
Do
not.
I just roll the damage, not roll attack?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. So it has 19 points of piercing, 3 points of sonic, and 6 points of spirit.
And then it has the raising trait. Raising weapons are particularly good at damaging objects, structures, or vehicles. Whenever you deal damage to an object, structure, or vehicle with a raising weapon, the object takes a amount of additional damage equal to double the weapon dice damage.
Okay, for an extra 2 points.
I think 40 is striking. It's double the.
Oh, yeah, it's double the number of weapon dice, so it's 4. Okay. So, okay, give me a flat check of 15.
Okay.
No, the other Ben. He's the one that you're striking.
Okay.
That you're striking at. Oh, sorry, that's Riverleaf. Riverleaf, give me a flat check of 15.
My computer is freezing.
Do you want me to go ahead and just roll it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. If mine still has dice on the screen.
Okay. You stab into it. It pokes a hole through the husk fairly easily. Does not seem to strike Riverleaf inside it. Doesn't do much to the pot itself other than poke a hole in it. Some of
Okay.
the goo comes out, spills out on your weapon and yourself. Okay?
Alright.
Big hole.
Now you staying where you are, George?
I am.
Should I go down to the third one then?
I would focus on using the spells we planned on.
Yeah, I would try to stay out of the future.
Okay. You've got. How long are your underlings going to last?
Well,
How often can you regenerate?
Well, preferably I want to generate them when they're all dead.
Right.
Or else I'm gonna waste them. It kills 3 a round plus then an extra 1 for the attack opportunity. So basically it kills 4 rounds.
Okay.
Preferably we want to have a reserve of at least 3 in case something happens and we can't cast the spell.
Should I cast Horde of Underlings and hold them back with me?
Either that or you can surround the plant with it.
Yeah.
Okay, he can only take so many at a time, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'll cast Horde of Underlings. How do I do that? Do I target the plant?
No,
or
no,
what?
you just cast this button.
Just hit the button.
Tell me, what sort of underlings do you want to get summon?
I don't know, kobolds are good.
Okay. How many do you get? 4?
6.
Okay. And where would you like to place them? Around the plant or at some distance?
Around the plant.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Okay. 6 more kobolds appear around it. It is.
Now, does he pick what damage he wants to do?
Yes. You can choose bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
does it make any difference? Really? I guess piercing.
Okay. The plant goes. Destroys 3 more of the kobolds. Soberleaf.
I think with that I have at least one more kobold left.
Yeah,
Is it
2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 on the left.
I'll direct him to basically move on the other side of the plant. So I did trigger the attack of opportunity.
Okay, you can move around.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And then for my other 2, I'm just gonna sit there.
Okay. Start task.
So Shadow is still not quite free yet.
Yeah, you have a cut open.
Mm-hmm.
You think you can get through based on the damage you did last time.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it comes down to how much effort you want to put into it. The trade-off is if you do a critical, you have more. You obviously do a lot more damage, but you risk possibly cutting the person inside. Okay, because you're putting all your effort into that versus just aiming and cutting out.
Yeah.
In his case, in your case, piercing, there's a chance you're going to hit the guy anyways because you're piercing straight through it. It's not doing any structural or much structural damage to the pod, but you have a hole in it. Gives you other options. Okay, so your choice whether you want to take your time or just go crazy and do as much damage as you can. But like I said, if you go crazy on the damage, you do risk hurting the person inside.
I'm gonna still try to be careful and do
Okay.
it. Do I need to enable my abilities?
You don't get flat-footed against the seed pod.
I don't get sneak attack?
No.
Oh, man.
I'm sure the seed probably wasn't expecting it.
It was not. The seed pod was not expecting it, but it doesn't have any vital organs.
Yeah,
As a cat inside.
Okay. You work on the plant. You're not able to make any progress that time. It gets particularly tough and fibrous. Corvus.
All right. So, first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to sheath my Earthbreaker, and then I'm going to use my Crescent Cross, which is attached to my hand because it has slashing. If you use the melee.
Oh, it has a slashing option. And
Yeah, it has the melee option for it.
Okay.
And what I plan to do, now that I have a hole through it, in theory, can I have more leverage if I put the thing through the hole and saw it downwards, since I don't have to initially pierce it?
Sure. I mean, from the scale of the game, it's roughly the same thing. But sure, as far as your description, sure, you take the hole that you have and start cutting from there.
Yeah, that way it's more leverage, and you don't have to necessarily
So
stab
same
through.
question: are you going to cut as fast and hard as you can, or are you going to try to be somewhat surgical about it?
I'm being somewhat surgical with
Okay.
it.
So go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. Your Crescent Cross, at least at this point, isn't making any significant progress. You're not putting enough effort into it. Where you're trying to cut, it is cutting some, but the husk is particularly strong and fibrous, and you're not able to cut through easily as a result.
Okay, so
You definitely think
Yeah.
you can.
That was his max.
That was his max. Yeah. You don't think your Crescent Cross can get.
okay, so let's
Do
do
the same thing
sheath,
with your dagger.
and I use
You rolled max also.
She rolled higher than that previously.
Because she added backstab on there previously.
Oh, okay. Well, that would have changed things. So yeah, your dagger can't make any progress. You're either going to need to strike deep and pull hard, or get a bigger weapon of some sort.
Okay, so I sheathed. I used the Crescent Cross.
Yes. Now, working on cutting it is effectively your round because you're taking your time and everything.
Oh.
Now, if you stab and go crazy, it still takes your
Okay.
round. It's not 3 little jabs. at it
Okay,
like
yeah,
that. You're
I
not
was-
attacking anything. You're working on a longer task. Okay, pickle. But you realize after attempting it, your Crescent Cross can't get through and your knife can't get through. You got lucky in the initial one, I guess. The pod didn't realize you were going to sneak up and fly up to it. What would you like to do, Pickle?
It was caught off guard.
It was. Bob was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't catch that she used backstab on it.
I didn't know if you were allowing it because she's a rogue,
Well,
or
I,
like trying to do that stuff, or
It has no vital organs as such.
I still think I surprised it though. It wasn't.
did.
It wasn't expecting that.
I'll target the plant. Cast caustic blast.
Caustic blast. Okay.
That's
Just talking. You just killed me.
So 5 foot burst would be directly on it, correct? Not gonna.
You can. Yeah, you can target just the tree.
Okay. But I'm gonna do that.
Okay. That's a saving throw. Okay. It makes a critical success and doesn't take any damage from your caustic blast.
Okay.
What else would you like to do? You have one other action, which you probably want to maintain your summoning.
Because you still got cobalt.
Okay. Then do that.
Yeah, if you don't maintain them, then they
Okay.
automatically go away.
Then they do. Okay.
Okay. Plank goes. It takes out
Mm-hmm.
this one, and this one, leaving 3 from the druid and 1 from the priest. And then priest,
I'm gonna move my
move them around,
yeah.
summon 3 more, or 6 more, or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many kobolds?
Determined, it doesn't matter what the damage is.
Yeah, not really. Okay. Star Tusk.
They too bad. Don't they have breath weapons charged?
Yep, they all have their own individual breath weapons.
Yeah.
They all spit fire, and then acid, and then lightning.
I don't think kobolds by default have breath weapons.
The player characters say you have breath. In some cases.
Would
Okay.
would it be
Some
any,
cases.
would it be any better to use my sword to try to get it open? Or
Does it do more damage?
yeah.
Yes. Then it would be better.
Okay. You still want me to be careful?
I'm uncautious. I can't say.
So I mean, it's a matter of slicing carefully at it versus like just stabbing in with the sword and leveraging it, and whatever gets in the way gets in the way.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 points is not going to get through.
Okay.
Corvus.
All right. New approach.
Okay.
So I made the hole. The hole's there at least.
There is a hole in the tree, yes, or in the pod.
Can I like stick my fingers in the hole and make an athletics check to try to brute strength pull it apart?
Sure.
All right.
So you drop your.
I don't have anything. The crescent cross is on my arm.
Okay. So you stop trying to cut with that, and you go with brute strength against the pod,
Yep.
trying to rip it open.
Pod battle.
Yep. Let's see if my athletics will.
Okay. So you lean into it. You put your strength behind it and give a pull. There's a little bit of tearing, but not enough to rip the pod open.
Well.
Pickle. I don't know what you ended up rolling. You rolled a 10. You do think it's in the realm of possible.
All right.
You just didn't have the right stance, the right motivation, whatever. Not saying it's likely, but it is within the realm of possible.
All right.
Pickle.
Nah, I still got some cobalt there.
You have 3 kobolds currently.
Okay, I'll sustain them.
Okay.
And target plant, do a slashing gust on it.
Okay.
I'm keeping it entertained.
The gust of wind and your attack is a bad miss.
Okay.
Okay. So Bloom takes out 3 of the new swarm. And then George, I assume you sacrifice another one to it.
Yep.
And then what would you like to do?
Oh, I guess if we're shooting it, I guess I can shoot it also.
Okay.
So Still
You got at least one action to do that.
2.
2, yeah. I mean, the druid's trying to shoot it. So far, it hasn't done anything. Oh, you got it. You go. It takes 5 points of damage from your what? Spirit damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Start Tusk.
I'll just use my sword on it.
The sword was what? 2d8 plus something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely think you can cut through it. You just hit a tough point there, and couldn't get any further through it. Apparently, you need to reposition and try somewhere else on it because you keep rolling low. Corvus.
Okay, so because my weapon is bludgeoning, I'm just going to continue with the athletics thing because at least it's in the realm of possibility.
Yeah, your bludgeoning was not going to have a whole lot of effect against it.
Yeah, and I know I have a decently strong athletics, so there's a chance I could get lucky.
Not with a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that time.
Pickle.
Who will give first? The swarm or the pods?
Delay quite a while. It just
Yeah.
matter of getting some luck with the rolls.
Yeah, we'll see how many spells they have.
Sustain my
Okay.
kobolds, and then just checking this. I'm gonna cast combustion on it.
Okay. Try to light it on fire.
Yeah.
Throwing all the elements at it. You got acid, wind, and fire.
Okay. And saving throw is also a critical success. Okay. The plant takes out the 2 in the front and 1 of the 3 in the back. Silverleaf. Currently has 2 druid kobold.
The other thing about what I'm doing now is there's no risk to the person inside, really. I'm just attacking the skin of the thing.
What's your athletics?
Expert plus 15.
Yours.
11. Trained.
Probably best to continue
Okay.
with the sword.
Mm.
You're not that skilled.
Can I be stealthy with it?
Got it.
I don't know.
Thievery.
Okay. Do a couple more points of damage to it. You want to do something for a third action?
Go for it.
No, I don't have any good things though.
now.
Okay. Start Tusk.
Can I do acrobatics on it?
You can. I don't know how. What
I'm gonna do some karate kicks on it.
Slide into
So,
the sarcophagus.
I believe, at least based on his choice of actions, the cleric may be out of summoning kobold spells. The druid may be low on them. Do you want to continue cutting carefully? Because you don't seem to be making any progress as of yet.
She could use acrobatics and slide into the sarcophagus or chrysalis and then cut from the inside.
So basically a similar approach to what I'm trying to do.
I'm gonna try to do it more aggressive.
Okay, go aggressive. Okay, so that character there
That's
is
me.
Shadow. So first, go ahead and roll your critical damage.
Critical damage.
Mhm.
Watch, I'll get a 2.
Okay, so you do 21 points. You step back, take careful aim, plunge the sword deep into the sword pod, or into the seed pod, and then rip it over to the side, simultaneously freeing the person inside. Shadow, give me a flat check of 15 or better. Okay, the sword just narrowly misses him, taking off one of his arms or whatever. 15 or higher, and you're going to get hit effectively with some of the damage.
Okay,
And Shadow falls to the ground, unconscious, and currently unable to move much.
It's your familiar.
No, that's my.
It's your familiar.
That's Pickle Rickle.
Yeah, he's a pickle.
Oh my.
Big pickle.
Oh my.
Is fatigue
I'm
only one
helping
level?
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's reacting to all the status effects he got
Okay.
from me.
Yeah.
So he's laying on the ground, unconscious. Although his body is reflexively coughing out the goo that he was otherwise drinking. Okay, Corvus, what would you like to do?
Okay, so how big exactly is this chrysalis thing? Is there like a chance that I could just like, instead of tearing it open, pick it up and just take it with me?
If you could cut it out from the tree.
Oh, that's the problem. Is
Yeah, it's
getting
not. It's just not a loose pod just in there. It is roughly, I would say, 4 or 5 feet long and round, filled with almost entirely a halfling-sized humanoid. The one she just cut open was quite a bit taller.
Okay, so it appears we are running out of the summoning creatures. So while this plant, I don't have anything that's as effective as what Startusk has been doing. So I am going to tell her to focus on cutting these guys out, and that I'll hold off the creature.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draw my Earthbreaker.
Just wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Jordan says, "Wait."
oh,
We got more hordes coming.
okay. Well, in that case, I'll just do another athletics and try to rip the thing open. Blue balled me out of my sacrifice there. About to have a cinematic heroic sacrifice.
Okay. You turn back to the seed pod, grunt and tear, and the seed pod rips open, dropping Riverleaf to the ground.
All right, and then yeah, I think you said that's my
That's
action.
your round.
All right.
Okay, so I need to add some effects to Riverleaf.
And this is gonna be annoying. All these effects.
Where is that one? Yeah, well, technically. Okay. You are already marked as unconscious. Yeah, because you're dead. Okay. Pickle.
So concealed.
Am I allowed to communicate?
Yeah.
Quick. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Summon your...
I would wait to summon, because does he have 3 or is it only
He has
2?
2 kobolds.
Or it's only 2?
Yeah.
Okay then. I guess you can go ahead and summon them. I thought you had 3 under the plan.
Yeah, I cleared that one specifically so it would have less confusion,
Okay.
so that we could see the ones over there.
So how many are there now?
There's 2 currently from your current summoning.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So
So-
if you summon more, those 2 go away automatically because you can't sustain them.
So should I summon them? But what else can the plant do? Okay, it takes out 2 kobolds, then how many?
And then it gets an action. He can either, depending on his reach, attack, probably Ben. For its last action, and then it still has a reaction.
I just gotta.
That's a concern, but if you do it now, you're effectively burning an extra round away.
Of
That's why I thought he had
ones.
3, and I'm like, well, keep it there, and then next round,
Right, then it would be clear.
yeah.
okay,
But
I can hold off.
that's I don't know.
I just gotta hope whatever it hits me with, if it hits me, doesn't
Well, you're
instantly.
full health, though.
Yeah, I just gotta hope it doesn't instantly take me down.
Okay,
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'll target and do a scorching blast on it.
Okay. Blast. Okay. It has to do different targets each time. So go for it.
No, that's
Or is it the one you can blast the same guy multiple times?
yeah, this one. Yep.
Okay, so he gets multiple attacks with the penalty. Okay, so make your first attack. That is a hit.
Roll damage.
Yep.
Read the roll damage.
It's on the original spell in the chat.
Okay, got it.
Okay, takes 9 points. And then at the original spell, that click on the -5 one. Map -5. And then the same waiting on the -10 if you want to do a third action.
But you still have kobolds out.
Right, you probably want to
Sustain the
sustain
kobolds.
it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The plan goes as expected. It smashes a couple kobolds, and then let's see. Corvus is 20 feet away. Everybody is 20 feet away, and its reach is
15.
15 feet. Yes. Okay. So it moves here. Actually, it moves here.
Oh.
Okay, not good. Super leaf.
I'm in danger.
We all are. Normal. So I'm going to take my reactions wherever we move here to trigger its stack.
Oh, okay. You're gonna take it to stack?
Yeah.
Okay. It obliges. Swings a thorny vine at you. It's a 35
Yeah, it's a crit.
for 60 points.
No.
Oop. It apparently took the damage itself, but instead it applies it to you. Yeah. Health bar drop fast. Start
That's what
us.
happens when
Well,
you
yeah.
stuff criticals.
Well, that and you're non-combat. You're not really a combat
I'm
player.
actually one of the highest hit point characters in the group.
Okay. Startusk. Cleric runs up and takes a sacrificial hit.
So Shadow is out of his little pod and
He's unconscious, laying on the ground.
okay, so I've got on my bandolier a healing potion.
Okay.
So just target him.
Yeah, or just use it and I'll give him the healing.
Okay. Yeah, 2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
You want me to go ahead and do use island?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So he gets 10 points. Okay. That removes him from being dead. It removes him from being unconscious. His wounded state has gone away anyways. The other effects he maintains. What else would you like to do? I assume that was on your bandolier.
Yes.
Okay, so you got 2 actions.
So I'm gonna tell him to, get out of here. Run and get out.
Okay.
So he would be able to do that, right? He'd be able to get to his.
He's conscious. He seems to be moving slow and very stiffly.
Okay.
Okay. He's currently prone and slowed. But other than that, yeah, he's able to act. I will add him to the initiative and give him a roll.
And so.
And I will set him so that he goes right after you regardless.
So Silverleaf has basically taken the attack of opportunity.
Silverleaf currently has distracted it with his own movement.
Okay. I'm not close enough right now to actually hit the plant.
Okay.
You're up.
I am alive!
You have awakened.
We're not going to be able to kill the plant regardless. We weren't able to kill it with full strength, full spells, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, attacking the plant at this state is irrelevant.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to fly over to the last Yule fog
Okay.
as far as I can get.
I'm on the ground,
You should be able to get to him in one move.
I can't get up.
Yeah.
Okay. You got one action left if you care to.
use my sword to try to cut the husk open.
I'm going to say that you don't have enough time to do that since it
Okay.
takes effectively a full round.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, you can get over there without any difficulty.
Okay.
Okay. And you start looking at it, trying to figure out the best place to cut.
You could possibly reposition to be like here.
Yeah,
so
you
have
could.
its reach.
Yeah, you could be on the other side of them if you prefer that.
She's also flying, so presumably she's also invisible.
Potentially, yeah.
So I could be like on this another different side of them. or-
Yeah, anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Shadow, you are conscious. Very briefly through the fog, you see Yulthog, an orc, staring at you, mumbles out something. Not Sartas. She mumbles out something, and then flies away.
I can't.
You also see a big scary plant in front of you.
Yeah, I can't get up.
Get
Well,
up.
fuck attack for
You're
opportunity.
fine.
Tanked it.
Silverleaf took the attack of
And the plant is currently distracted, slashing at Silverleaf, who just took a massive hit.
Okay.
So presumably you want to stand.
Presumably, yes.
Okay, so that's
Yes.
one action. You have one action left.
Get out.
Run,
now.
kitty, run.
Or you can take a strike at the creature.
No.
That would give you two actions as a
Get
flurry.
out of there.
No.
Keep in mind it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, I know. Wait, it says I'm going up 5.
No, it's because you were already up 5 based on you were jumping on the treetops before.
Oh.
You're no longer on the treetops.
Okay, so 5, 10, or 10.
Take the amount of distance it says, 35 feet.
Okay, well, it's not doing a straight path.
Where would you like to go?
There. Now it's going. Should be able to get to there.
90 feet is a single move.
That's not 90 feet.
It's difficult terrain.
It's... I can move... Yes, I started here.
Yeah.
That's not 90 feet.
Well, it's 90 feet when we calculate the difficult terrain, yes.
Well, no, it was the numbering's confused probably because of the
Yes.
extra 5 foot. It was 10, 20, 45 feet is what it's counting as. So 45 feet, 10, 25. What's your base bid?
45.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Let me remove the 5 foot marker on you.
Because it was because I was moving, but while you were changing me back down to the base level.
Corvus, what would you like to do? You see the cat crawling away.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up Riverleaf because his body's now on the ground.
Okay.
So, if you're changing the plan, that's fine. I just want to let you know the plan was to heal him. But if the plan,
I don't have any healing potions on me.
I made sure I gave people healing
Oh.
potions.
Can't you also, if you spark your transcendence, heal someone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If your idea is you're changing the plan to carry him away, that's fine. I was just going to
Okay.
let you know. Even if you didn't write it on your character sheet, I made sure at the end of the last session I gave people healing.
Okay, I actually got an idea here. Alright. So,
Changing it to a completely different plan now.
I'm going to draw my Titan's Breaker.
And smack the halfling?
No, so drawing my Titan's Breaker, I am going to spark Transcendence because the Transcendence is in that, and it's going to be the Radiant Transcendence. It's going to, it's gotta draw there, and then the Radiant Transcendence thing should give. I'm gonna get to it real quick. Okay, so first off, Sparking Transcendence, I'm gonna use the Fracture Mountains against the plant that's right behind me.
Don't try to fight the plant.
Well, here's the thing. I hit it with this, my Transcendence is also gonna heal Craig.
Okay.
So I'm going to use Fracture Mountains on the plant, so I'm gonna just make that attack first.
Okay, you missed the plan.
Okay, and then the Radiant for the Spark Transcendence is going to give Craig 16 hit points. Since it's 2 plus double my level.
Okay, so I'm fine with that. I'm confused as far as the capabilities. I thought when you put it somewhere, you define what your transcendence is.
Yeah, I said the Radiant Transcendence.
You had your icon and your hammer. Do you not define what the ability is at that point?
Yeah, I said when I sparked Transcendence that I used the Radiant Transcendence. Because there's the Radiant and there's the Born of the Bones of the Earth one.
Okay. So maybe I'm not explaining it, or maybe you're not understanding my question. So you have the icon in your hammer.
Yes.
When you activate your icon, it gives you some special ability, which is the move mountains or whatever it was you used to get.
Yeah, Fracture Mountains.
Fracture mountains. That causes a transcendence, which moves your icon somewhere else.
Oh yeah, it's going to move to Skin Hard as Horn.
Okay.
And it's going to be slashing.
So which one of those choices gave you the radiant healing also?
That just happens with
Every
that's
time
the
you move
epithet.
the icon?
Yeah, every time I spark Transcendence, that's what the epithet does. I get to choose between the
You
Radiant.
can only heal them once per day or
I
minute.
understand there's some limitations as far as that. So, okay. Try to walk that description when you're doing it, because it's already hard enough for me to follow.
Okay.
Okay. So, end result is you have 16 hit points back, which are already on you.
Okay.
You're still prone, you still have all the other effects, that doesn't change anything, but at least you're breathing and conscious.
Okay.
What would you like to do for your other 2 actions?
Let's
Or
see.
was that a 2-action strike?
The Fracture Mountains was a 2-action
Okay,
strike.
so you have 1 action left.
One action left. I drew my hammer at the beginning of the round, so I think that's it. Yeah.
Pickle. Lost in the jungle.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast Underlings again.
Okay. Are you planning to place them around the tree or have them run up to the tree?
Place them around the tree.
Okay.
6 of them.
Okay.
More football.
Move this one over for visibility. Okay.
And just in case for people when they're trying to move fast and stuff like that, technically any creature can move through them, as if they're like not there. But if it's like if it's an enemy, it's difficult to. So if the plant for some reason decides, hey, it wants to
Move through them.
run away from the kobolds, they can move through them with difficult terrain.
Okay. Okay. So the plant goes. We've got a variety of options now. First, it's going to smack the Corvus. Swings a thorny vine at you. It's a 43.
Alright.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
You're gonna take
above a 38 a year.
You're gonna take 56.
Ow.
Full health, just nothing.
Okay. And I should have added you technically. Oh, you're slowed, so you don't have any reactions. So you had that.
You damaged the tree there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Redo that.
Kill the tree.
Put it on Corvus.
Tree hits
Okay.
itself.
I'm going to I added you to the initiative, and technically you should have gone right after Corvus.
Okay.
Okay. So if there was something you wanted to do on your 2 actions, you could.
Yeah, I'd like to get up and move.
Okay.
So.
It would have been before the tree could have acted and get an attack of opportunity, so you can get up, which removes 1.
And do I still have my armor on?
Yeah, it did remove your armor. You are not unconscious.
Here, oh,
You are not wounded, and now you're no longer prone. Except for 1 action. You have 1 action left.
I'll have
good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
think there might be the valley. I can't tell. One.
You count those two as 3.
Okay. So 3 and
15 should there. Sure, that would be 25 effectively at that point. You got one more to the east.
Yeah, but I only have 20, so I think that's as far as I
that's
can
fine.
go.
You can go into the field if you wish. That's 5 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. Then the bloom goes. It strikes at Corvus once. It. So we have around here. We have a Tentacle
Stabbing it.
and a cleric.
Yeah, that's 3 actions.
In theory, if the bloom struck me after I freed him and he was conscious, couldn't he have done one of his retaliatory things or whatever?
I'm slow.
What?
I'm slow.
I thought he had like some abilities when somebody.
I can't
He's slow.
do that.
He can't
Okay,
do that.
He doesn't have any
Okay.
reaction.
Okay.
So you can do 60 feet.
Roll a d8 for me. On an 8, he's going to smack you.
Square. So you can go from here if you wanted to. You could go from here, or you could go here. And technically any corner of your square.
Nope.
Okay.
Good. He wipes out 2 of the kobolds.
Straight. Yeah. You could go
Silver leaf.
straight down there.
Holding my
Down
action.
there. Or straight down there. Well, probably better.
Start task.
I'm gonna use my sword to try to cut open the pod.
Carefully or with effort?
Effort's what got him out.
I'm gonna try effort.
Okay.
Hey, George. Don't cast bridge lines.
How many actions does that
Okay.
take?
Was that a critical?
Because it's going to get rid of the
No.
kobolds.
Okay, if you're going to do it with effort, then you roll it as a critical.
Yeah.
I would
Roll
wait to
critical
do that
damage.
to the following round.
Just
Well,
redo. Just redo that.
Just re-roll the damage. Just
At least
the
that
critical.
way the people can
Okay.
get up quicker.
yeah. But it's 3 actions.
Okay, 24 points. You rip open the seed pod. Give me a flat check. On a 15 or higher, you injure the dwarf.
A flat check. Just
Just a straight d20.
The problem is
dice.
15 or higher, you hit the dwarf.
if we heal him, he
It's a
isn't
4.
here, so
A
he
4,
can't
okay.
run.
So you managed to miss the dwarf. You think you might have gotten his beard slightly, but he is out. Still unconscious.
He
Again,
needed to
be very
shave
quick for
anyways.
him. Okay. He is out and on the ground. Shadow.
So,
Sorry.
I do want to ask a question before I choose whether or not I'm going to take my action.
Okay.
Is if I step here, is that out of its reach?
If you step.
Diagonal top right.
Can't tell easily. Let me measure. That would be. I don't know. Move your piece there, and I'll tell you if you're in range. No, you would not be in range there.
Okay, then I'll take my action.
Okay.
So my first action, I'm going to take a step there because that's not difficult terrain,
Okay.
and then I'm going to 2 action heal the dwarf.
Okay.
So should I just run at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
16 points.
Filled with healing.
No, 47 points.
Charges up the
The dwarf gets up, and knowing him, he charges.
He honestly might.
He attacks the plant.
Chops down the beanstalk.
Okay. And then the dwarf is right after you at this point, since you wanted to specifically go otherwise. Okay. Yulfog, and the creature has an attack for opportunity at this point. So Yulfog probably just wants to lay there.
Hold his action.
Okay. Shadow.
I run. With over 100 feet of movement, I just run.
Okay.
That's about right. As far as I get.
Corvus.
Alright. I am going to. No, I'm going to start moving out of here.
It has its attack of opportunity.
Oh, it
if
does.
That matters.
Okay. Oh,
So the
I'm just gonna hold my action for now then.
Okay. Riverleaf.
So I'm going to step here, which I believe is still in its reach.
Yes. Do you get to step for free when you're slowed?
It's not a free action.
It's not a free action.
It's still an action to step.
Well, I'm talking about the attacks for opportunity.
Yes, you can still step while you're slowed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I'm gonna take another step up here.
Why would you not wait to hold your action?
Well, it's.
Because the kobolds are going to try to be over you.
Okay. What is the my action one?
Because he needs to move.
You need to get out of there.
Bibble.
I don't have the initiative tracker. I didn't know what people were.
Sustain a kobolds I still have. I think I got 4.
Yep.
Sustain action and then caustic blast on a plant.
Okay. Do you want to do anything else while you're sustaining them?
I said caustic blast.
Okay. So, the reason I'm asking, because the plan thus far has been to draw its attack of opportunity. When you sustain, they get to make you get to have them do an action. They do damage, or you can also have them move. They move, they provoke its attack of opportunity, that uses it, which then gives everybody else the opportunity to move.
Okay, we'll do
Okay.
that then.
So, they shuffle around, the plant kills one of them,
Okay.
which then uses its attack of opportunity. You throw a caustic blast. It makes a saving throw that I have to select it. It gets a success, means it's going to take half damage.
Only succeeded.
It only succeeded that time. Okay. You would do 4 points normally because of its saving throw. However, it seems to be immune to poison or to acid. It doesn't do any damage to it. Okay. Now, I'm assuming various people want to take their held action at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's going to go next.
Yep.
Okay. So I think Corvus, you wanted to go next.
Yep. Let's see.
Once go through the plant.
I didn't think I was going through it.
But
Yeah.
you can see the blue boxes.
Yeah, I know.
Where you're moving.
Yeah, the plant's technically here. It's underneath the fleet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Switch
okay. Yeah, I'm trying to move. I'm just trying to get up here.
So you can move 5 feet to the right, and then you can start measuring to get there.
Okay, so you're saying I
That's
go.
10 feet.
Oh yeah, 10 feet is difficult terrain. But
Correct.
then once I go through here,
Everything else is normal. So whatever you count,
that's
plus 5.
30 feet. So that's 2
That's
actions.
35 feet to get to there. Total. Because
Yeah.
it has to count the original extra 5 feet. That's going to be 30 feet.
Okay, so
35 feet there.
Is your goal to get distance, or your goal is to lag behind and stay in its reach?
I'm trying to get distance to get out of there.
Okay. So what's your current movement speed?
My current speed, let me look again. It is 25 feet.
Okay, so move yourself 20 feet north, or 25 feet north to symbolize your second action. So then we can calculate how far you can go forward after that.
Okay,
All right.
That's 30 feet total.
Oh, that's 30 feet. All right. 25 feet.
That's
Yeah. So
25 feet. Oh, that's 30, you said. So
move 20 feet up, wherever
There.
20 feet is.
right there?
Yep.
Okay.
That's your first action.
Right.
Now move your second action movement. Just do the movements one at a time.
Okay. So second action is.
And you have a 30-foot move, right?
Yeah. So would that put
So-
me like.
You're at 35.
Put the mouse where you want to move and give us a moment to tell you how much it's going to cost you.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
That's the second move. Where do you want to move for your third? Just tell us where you want to go.
I
How
just
much
want to
move-
get out of the cave.
Okay, that's all you need to say.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, sorry.
You're making this far more complex than it really needs to be. You move there for 3 actions.
All right.
Does anybody else want to take their held action at this point?
Do one.
The dwarf
Okay.
will.
The dwarf will also. Okay, so Riverleaf go first. Okay. So the dwarf is going to stand for 1, and then he has a. His move is. Where's the list?
Should be 20 feet.
Yes, 20 feet move. So he is going to go straight towards the.
Could I, at least, give him advice,
Sure.
per se?
Yeah.
I would think he would want to go at a diagonal going to the right, so that its next turn it's on the reach. Because
Okay.
because his reaction's going to be back by then.
Okay, so it's going to be 10 here. It can get to effectively there. Okay. That puts it out of its reach. Does anybody else have a held action?
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes. It's going to go for the nearest characters, which are going to be the dwarf and Silverleaf.
I thought the dwarf was
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
reach.
It is out of reach.
There is
I
3
didn't see the
kobolds.
kobolds right now. So those are the nearest ones and wipes out the 3 kobolds. Stardust.
I'm gonna try to fly out.
Okay.
So you say 30.
Are you going straight past it within its reach, or are you going to circle around?
I'm gonna circle around.
Okay.
If she's not on the ground and she's flying, can it even sense that she's in its reach since it has tremor sense?
I don't know if she's
Does
circling around.
it look like it's been reacting toward her and stuff like that? I mean, I didn't know with the movement originally. Did it look like it was moving toward her to go to attack her?
It was moving. It never targeted her necessarily. Okay, but she was either out of its reach or it moved towards her, but it seemed to be focused on the ones that were on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, like it moved right behind me, who was on the ground.
So I did 2 moves there.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one more here. Oops.
When they're off the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to the solid ground. Let's see. Right here.
Okay. Silverleaf, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hold my action for now.
Okay.
Sorry.
Shadow.
I'm going to continue running out of the cave. I'm going to go to the entrance and wait.
Okay.
However far I can move. I don't know how far.
I'm gonna move out of the cave. Well, what you wanted to use? Do what?
We had discussed previously the other turn. You were asking about that.
Well, is there anybody that needs to use it?
Well, there's a dwarf that goes only 20 feet to
Where is it?
the bottom of the rim.
He's right in the clearing.
Oh, there. Well, I can. Yeah, I thought everybody was out. I can cast that.
Ridge of Vines. Okay. And where would you like to put this effect? Well, it goes from you in a straight line up to 60 feet. So tell me where you're targeting it to go to.
Let's see. The door.
Straight to the dwarf?
There's nobody else, is there?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, to the door.
Okay. Ridge of Vine appears.
If it goes, I don't know if it can go beyond me or not.
Can't go behind you, no. It goes
Okay.
from you to a target.
Okay.
Okay, Corvus?
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna actually heal the dwarf again.
Okay.
Wow.
And then using the bridge. Going probably there.
Okay. Corvus?
All right. I am going to just leave the cave and stop at the entrance like Shadow, or try to with all movement.
Far gone.
Yeah.
The Shadow's nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
I am
So you're
in
just
the
going to leave the cave and then stand there?
Yep.
Okay. Riverleaf?
I'm also just gonna leave the cave. So just move back here.
Leaving the cave or the chamber.
I'll just leave the chamber, so I'll
Okay.
just be there with the rest of them.
Okay. Yulefog says, King, you sure you don't want me to cut this tree down? I'm feeling great now. A little slow.
Nice.
No.
No, okay. Okay, I gotta do what the king says. So he takes
You already know, Paizo.
35 feet up to the goblin. And then apparently moves the goblin. And then moves out to there. Okay. The plant. No more kobolds around it. Takes 3 moves. Start dusk.
So it did its marathon.
Correct.
I would go ahead and just try to leave the cave. Be able to get out.
Yeah, I'll just leave the cave then.
Okay, so
Go catch up to
you're gonna head
Shadow.
out.
Nobody
Okay.
can catch me.
Shadow's out. Pickle, you're currently within its reach.
I will attack the creature.
Well, you're within its reach. I don't think it's within your reach.
I mean, technically it's both.
He can cast a spell if he wishes.
I'll leave the cave.
Okay. Just gonna take off at a run.
Sure.
Okay. Silverleaf,
Same.
same. Okay. Corvus.
I mean, I'll hold my action first to make sure everyone else is leaving. But
Leave the cave.
Okay. Riverleaf.
probably.
Okay. And Yulefog follows instructions as well. Okay. So that ends at least the fight. The tree seems particularly slow. It only moves about 5 feet every action. And you guys are able to easily outdistance it as you run out of the cave.
I am here.
Okay, let's just hope that destroying the initial creature stopped the plague,
No.
and that this thing just... Because we can't fight this thing yet.
So, catching your breath outside, the dwarf, the paladin, and the monk are all winded and tired, drained from the chemical effects of the plant, but are otherwise alive. Their green, the blue skin seems to be fading at this point. What would you guys care to do?
Are any of them afflicted with anything?
They have several conditions. They're not afflicted by a poison or anything that you can tell.
Like what kind of condition?
They're moving slow, they're drained, and they're fatigued.
A lot of.
I've got a cleanse affliction. Would that cut?
You'd have to
We're
check the
talking about-
afflictions it cleanses.
Yeah. Okay.
Choose an affliction such as a curse, disease, or poison.
I don't think that would work.
You're talking about spores on them or something? Is there any?
No, they were drinking fluids. It's not a matter of spores. You can certainly make a nature lore roll if you want to try to get some general information about it.
Okay. Nature.
Okay. Yeah, they seem to be infested with what's effectively, as far as this is concerned, a poison. Ingesting whatever toxins the plant was pumping into them. You can't completely cure it, but you can at least with this spell push back some of the affliction.
Well, let's see. What was that was the lower one. I've got an upper one. Click it.
So you have two level 2s, and then you have a level 3.
Right. So what's the higher level do?
According to this, the level 3 lets you attempt to counteract it, and then the level 2s.
So, do we still have all of our gear from the
You reduce the stage by 1.
odds?
Anything that you were wearing, yes. Anything that was in your hands, no.
Well, my hands.
So are they all?
They're still there. Then.
Are they
So-
all?
They're all suffering from some sort of poison effect.
Craig, did you pick up your?
Are
trident
some more
and
more so than others?
No, I-
No, all three are equal.
Okay.
No, like I'm saying when you.
Now, the effects of that poison, being drained, being slowed, being fatigued, have different effects. I mean, mechanically, it's all the same, but it makes more difference to some characters than others. Being a fatigued wizard doesn't really hurt, I think.
Fatigue affects everything.
Okay.
Drained affects everything constitution-wise, and slow reduces most abilities.
Yeah.
And also
I mean, they're generally universal, but like a fighter losing con, which is like one of his main abilities, is more relevant than like a monk who doesn't really care too much about con, other than hit points.
Okay.
But it's debatable as far as how that value is.
This is my dad's reaction.
Okay.
Freedom.
Oh, he's watching?
No, he's
Message them.
messaged him. I was like, "You're out. We got you out. Your weapons are gone, but you're out."
Is there one I should cast level 3 cleanse on, or?
Who has the worst fortitude save? I have a.
So, heightened level 3 lets you attempt to counteract the affliction if it's a disease or poison. The basic one,
Reduces its stage by 1.
Okay.
right.
I have a 12.
So, if you're successful on the main one,
Mm-hmm.
then you can completely remove the toxin.
Right.
The other two just reduce the effect.
Correct. So who's the worst affected? I guess is my question.
They're all equivalent.
Equivalent.
Unless you think somebody is worse off by being drained or slow than other people are. Like, for example, if he's slowed, he can't use his defensive magic. That's an important factor for his character. The fighter can't use his attack of opportunity. That's an important factor for him. Which to you is more important?
So, functionally, long-term wise, thinking out of the situation, I don't think we can take the plant to even full HP knowing that it's a plant.
Right.
So, I think functionally we should go back to the base, and the Cleanse Affliction is a spell I can also take. And it states in there, heightened versions of this spell can attempt to counteract with each casting. So you mean you can try to cure one, but on the way back every single day I memorize the max, you memorize the max. And we get 5 counteract checks per day, per person.
Yeah, you'll clean it pretty quick
Yeah.
Okay.
over time. It's just a matter of whether you want to deal with it for the next day.
I mean, go ahead and choose someone. Champions probably makes the more sense, but slowed effectively is detrimental to every single person.
Okay, well, we'll do the higher one on the champion. So how do you do it? Just counteract or what?
And the counteract check.
Okay, so I click on counteract.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. You attempt the magic. If the rank is less than 3. Okay. Yeah, you do not seem to affect the affliction.
This doesn't count as a skill check, does it?
No. Okay. Yeah, you can't cure it immediately, but with the other one you can at least reduce it by 1 stage.
Okay, so who's
And I'd be willing to bet that if you,
I think it also reduces it.
that's what I would assume.
Per affliction, you can only reduce it once.
But you can
future
also
casting.
counteract it if it's strong enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm fine with it being reduced by 1. So for each one of you, you reduce your, what do we have?
Drain,
Drain,
fatigue,
fatigued, and slowed. Okay, you remove the slowed and 1 level of drain.
You want us to remove invitation?
I did it for Yulfog, but otherwise, yes.
I'll get him to do it. So remove the slowed and 1 level of drain.
Correct. He at least makes you feel a little bit better.
Something. I'll get that.
Yeah, same.
So what's your next course of action?
Well, we are not going back in there.
Not for another 2 days, please.
This thing's way above our level. Even at full health, there's no way we could take it down currently.
I say we go back to the base and
Okay, to the world map.
I mean, we can always rest, and I don't know if we want to try the other part of this cave that we didn't go into.
That other part was a sacrificial pit.
Well, no, there was the spore cloud, and we went down and we fought the orc guy, and then there was a north passage that kept going, and we hadn't gone there yet. So, I don't know if we want to try to go to there while we're gone. I mean, we can still try to memorize these and cure this, but if we wanted to try to do that while we're there before going back, we don't have to.
my view is it's at least going to take a minimum of 2 days.
Mhm.
1 full day of us casting, and then maybe we cure it.
Mhm.
Plus, then we have to get the spells back because we're expending every single spell slot
Yeah.
for the possibility of reducing it.
Mhm.
So it'd at least take 2 days, unless we want to go on the first day to go in there with 0 spells.
Yeah.
So I guess that's up to the group, but it's a minimum of 2 days, with the
Yeah.
possibility of it going higher.
I mean, that's fine. We can just focus on trying to get rid of the disease. Poison.
My view was we go back to the base or whatever. Maybe they have more information. Maybe they have something else. At the bare minimum, people can be equipped and go from there. But we're not going to be able to take the plants at all because it auto criticals us. It's rolling 43s.
Yeah, I just didn't know if there would be anything somewhere else in there that would be like magical to help us.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter when instantly it hits us for half health, like halves our health each time or worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if there. I know that was it from that orc spellcaster guy. We had his magic mansion thing. Was it some kind of special sword?
Well, I think we had put that stuff in Ben's bag folding,
Yeah.
which I don't know if you. Okay, so you have it on your guy.
Yep. I pat the magic bag on my side.
So it was a magic sword, the mansion, and what was there? A school
We got-
book.
We had 4 bulk of, I just wrote down cultish books from this place.
Mm-hmm.
An explorer's yurt and a +1 striking falchion. So I'll give the +1 striking falchion to, I guess, Craig. I guess.
I mean, yeah, I guess since I don't have a shield, I guess it's something.
I mean, it's one-handed, so
Is it one or two-handed?
it's just a falchion. So whatever a falchion was.
I think that should be two-handed. Maybe. I'll check.
Take a look. Falchion. And 2. Yeah, 2. So
I'll hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, sweep and forceful, so.
My idea is just go back to the capital. That takes a week or two. So a week or two of counteract spells, and either these people are dead or they revive themselves. At that point, we should know. And then we either pick up new people or we pick up equipment for them. Because, again, with the equipment and level and stuff like that, we have very nil chance of beating it.
Okay.
Yep.
So everybody's agreed. You guys are returning to Raventhorn.
We're trying.
Yep.
Okay. So several days later, you guys walk into Raventhorn. All of the people over the course of the journey between your restoration spells, your healing, and just natural attention end up recovering and are otherwise good, well off as far as hit points and current states. They do still have a lingering cough, but nothing that's detrimental directly to them. Returning to Raventhorn, you hear ongoing stories of the plague getting worse across the land, causing additional problems and issues. What would you care to do? So, you guys get a week later. You guys get back to the cave.
A week.
Yes. I assume don't cast any spells in Raventhorn. You get back to the cave, reapproach it, not a problem. You do notice that the vegetation in that area has grown significantly since you guys have been gone. So whatever influence this has, it seems to be accelerating and so forth. Nothing accosts you on the way. Going through the front rooms, the bodies are still there, but they're all now covered with brightly colored plants and flowers, and fresh growth in that area, devouring the bodies and starting to cover the floors and so forth. The number of vines and everything coming from the other room is quite a bit thicker, a lot more vegetation. Okay, the further you go back, the more definitive that looks. Whatever the influence is, it seems to have definitely accelerated over the last couple of weeks. You guys get to where you are currently on the map, right around the corner from the main room. The difficult terrain at this stage is, maybe find something to draw with here, has stretched out to here. Okay? Everything beyond that point is difficult terrain. Based on prior, you stop here as far as whatever preparation you want, unless you guys choose to go further. You tell me. Okay? What do you want to do at this point? You don't currently have anything activated based on how you guys approached previously.
So this was the previous line here. The
Wall, that's where the wall was that you guys broke through.
Right.
And beyond it, there was a line where the difficult terrain started. That has expanded to where the new line is.
Okay.
And functionally here I can cast from the fire weapon spell or whatever. And cast the minions and we can just go rush in there effectively from here.
So did you prepare the fire spell on yours?
Yeah, on mine.
Okay. Also, I have to look at that.
Okay, so you're going
I said I was doing it.
that last 5 minutes, you said?
Something like that.
That's fine.
Warfire.
Druid able to see now? Or is he operating blind still?
Yeah,
Okay.
can see. So I think we should be able, like, I think you can go in and automate your weapon. If you, like, just go in and change the damage type to fire.
And then select your person.
There might be a spell effect that can be applied.
I don't know. You want to cast your spell? Okay. Any other creature other than you that makes a strike with or disarms it takes damage. Striking weapon. 5 creatures, and it gets striking flaming. They function as +1 striking flaming weapons.
Yeah, but then also at the top there, the damage type, and its damage type changes to fire.
The damage type can be changed using the versatile trait, modular trait, or similar methods.
Okay.
So it functions like a +1 striking flaming, but also the
Right.
all damage
Yeah,
is
you get
fire.
probably get extra flaming damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is no option to plug it in, so we'll just keep track of it. Add flaming to your weapon effectively because that will count if there's a critical. There's an extra effect as a result. And which 5 are going to get that? I'm assuming.
The 5 people with melee weapon. So,
It won't affect me.
well.
Yep. Unless it can summon gloves.
Yes, any weapon. I mean, you have gloves that have striking runes on them, don't you?
Yeah, but
There you go.
There you go. That's your
Okay,
weapon.
Whatever.
I mean, unless you don't want flaming gloves,
It just doesn't make
they're
sense.
sort of like flaming Cheetos.
So how do I do that though? Since my property rune's already used up.
Yeah,
You just
same.
add a property rune.
How do you add one?
Just modify your weapon.
I'll get to it here in a second.
All right.
Well, because you might have an issue with that where I need to modify the actual base weapon.
Mine, I'm just gonna change my returning to
Fire.
To fire.
That's
Returning doesn't do anything mechanically.
Well, remember you have returning.
Here we go.
So everybody sparks up their weapon.
Well, unless does the thundering do anything to the creature?
You don't know.
Oh.
So my damage type, I actually changed mine to fire. So I added a flaming room and then I did that.
Okay.
Here, I can.
That's what I did for Jason also.
I can
And
help you
Derek.
with yours, Mom.
I think I already did.
You can change your damage type specifically to fire.
So on here, see it's slashing.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So you add
now-
the flaming, but now it also has.
It also does fire damage.
Yeah, because I only got one property rune slot.
You got it, Ben. Or you want to look at it?
Let me go ahead and
open
just
fire for you.
Fire brigade is ready to
You
attack.
figure out how to add another property rune to the, because I've already used up all of my
What's your property rune?
crushing.
Which does?
Special effects when a critical.
Thundering makes the creature deafened.
Change it to
If
flame.
it,
Yeah, I just changed it to flaming and then just make a note
But
if
for
you
this,
get a
it's
critical.
not, the deafening doesn't do anything, right?
That's probably
We don't know.
because the flaming is going to affect like every hit because you get a d6 of fire.
Flaming also adds base damage
Yeah,
to your regular hits.
yeah, the only way I could add another one is if I have a +2
Yeah.
potency rune.
yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Just change
then-
this because debatably it will
Already.
convert your weapon to a plus.
I
one
tried
for
to
it.
Okay, so just flame.
trying to
Yeah.
do that, but
Yeah.
it's.
You have to modify after the
I'm
fact,
going to enter
Okay.
target stance just to see if it works.
so it should be up to date now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still too.
Those two are up to date. And their weapons are
Is there a way
ready to
to
be fired.
Well, even though we're close to 6, I suspect we still have plenty of time.
We're either gonna annihilate this thing or
I have a feeling at this point, prepared, this fight's going to go fairly quick.
I mean, this is.
I think it's
mean,
AC.
Can you guys?
It's tougher, but you got enough guys
Can you
that
go
are
back to your-
that are striking.
Can you
Yeah,
add
last
an individual
fight,
action like
like that? So
Oh, yeah.
if it's the same way, it's going to be the same issue.
effectively at this point, we're either gonna absolutely annihilate the creature or it's gonna annihilate us.
I'm going to try.
No.
Let's see.
Hey, this is all fire. Don't take resistance out of it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can automate like the tiger claw individually because it's like an action rather than an item.
That's
Yeah.
right. It doesn't do extra damage, it just doesn't take resistance. Yeah.
The flaming should give us an extra d6.
Yeah,
of
give you an
fire.
extra d6 of fire.
Okay. As long as the total number is there, that's fine. I'll apply the damage appropriately.
So essentially, at this point, are our weapons just these glowing, flaming things?
Yeah. And I assume we're planning to summon kobolds again?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Now watch it be immune to fire this time.
That's right. It has since gained a cloak of fire resistance. It's like a chameleon plant. It learns from the last damage it took. Okay, so you guys have flaming weapons.
Yep.
Everybody's getting nice and warm now. Anything else you wish to do before you specifically engage?
Should I take the potion now?
Probably, yeah.
Because I'm just going to be charging
I
it.
can't enter target.
Well, this is the 1 minute one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be like on the right before you guys start. You drink the potion and then we start.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm fine with that because you know it's a short duration thing. You don't know where the tree is. It's going to take a bit of time to get there.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm going to be using all my actions.
Right, to travel.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna hold the open potion in his mouth
Nope.
like this, and immediately as combat starts, he just.
Nope, you can't run and swallow. Impossible. Is there any other preparation spells? I'm thinking mage armor, bless, sanctuary, anything like that people want to do.
Those are going to be sustaining, and I won't be able to with the other, with
Okay.
the summons.
Okay, and that's fine. I just want to make sure that we had the opportunity. So you guys can place yourself wherever you wish before that front line. We're going to roll initiative in the order, and then you guys can rearrange based off of those initiatives. Now, if you're waiting for other people, it's all going to determine where the plant's initiative falls as far as its reflexes. But basically, you guys can choose whatever order you wish to operate in. I don't really care because you guys can easily delay, etc.
So, do we go ahead and apply the retaliation potions?
You can
I'm going to do that.
because you're holding on to it right before you guys go in.
And it doesn't put a condition on you, so
Oh, okay.
Okay, so every time it does what, 1 point or D4?
it does a point of fire.
1 point. Okay.
How do you activate it?
So all I have to
Press
do is
use,
hit you
but
guys
it's
like
not
a couple
points,
hundred times.
Okay.
Is it a
It's
lesser or
press use.
minor?
Minor.
So
Just
you-
does 1 point.
That's all it takes.
With a big blue use button on the bottom.
It's a big button.
It's far too simple for a dwarf to understand.
That's right. Just give me the potion and let's go.
He wants complicated stuff. So everybody good with their current positioning?
So we drink it now.
Yes.
All right.
Just use it.
Wherever leaf, you want to move up here with that?
Who does?
Right, you at least have it all. There you go.
Yeah, I figured everybody who had one. Do the other non-combatants have them also? Like the druid and the cleric, do you guys have those also?
I wasn't bothered.
Okay.
I'm not going to get hit.
Okay. That's
Am I
fine.
good to change my position?
You are free to change your position up to, but not past the white line. Whatever order you wish to be. I will even move Sir Kobold out of the way that's there simply so I can place kobolds onto the field.
Sir Kobold.
Sir Kobold. Okay, so I think everybody is ready. So go ahead and click on your initiative and make your score. You can bring up the encounter tracker so that you can see the details of what the initiative order is.
Oh, the healer goes first. With a natural 20. How do I have more hit points than more?
That's the initiative track.
How do I have the most
See, I
hit
got
points?
20. I think it's the encounters tab, maybe.
Probably cheated.
No, it's not the encounters.
How'd you know?
tab.
Yes, the encounter.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
2 swords. Right click on it.
Yeah.
It'll separate into a different window that you can put somewhere else on your screen.
Gotcha.
Or you can have it as a full screen on the full bar on the right, but normally people prefer to see the chat. Okay, so looking at the initiative order, does anybody want to change their order? Currently, Silverleaf is first.
Should we have the fighters go first in the order?
He has to cast the
Oh,
Cobalt
yeah.
spell. So he needs to be first, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, so Silverleaf, then Startusk, Yulfog, Riverleaf, Shadow, Pickle, Corvus.
Yeah.
You good with that order?
I would think maybe the champion right after me.
That's why I can do this.
So you're up when resistances and stuff.
Okay.
Then
And then I think
Then you're good?
the rest of it is probably good.
Okay. So Silverleaf, you are first to act.
Okay, I'm gonna cast the spell. I already cast it
Oh, okay.
originally.
Okay.
So they're 30 feet out, and then they move 20 feet.
Okay, so 30 feet out, I will guess there. That is 30 feet. Okay, so the first one appears, rapidly multiplies, and then you say they move 20 feet?
Yeah.
Because they have a 20-foot move?
It says each underling automatically damages or whatever. Each underling moves 20 feet towards the nearest enemy. And then if it ends in adjacent, then it does an automatic damage.
Okay, so they move 10 feet because of the difficult terrain.
It's fine. The group has to catch up anyway.
Yes. Okay. And that will begin the encounter. So Silverleaf just went. Riverleaf. Now, keep in mind, one of your actions should be drink your potion of retribution if you want to when you are ready to do so.
Right.
Okay? Riverleaf.
So I'm gonna take 2 actions. That's 1 action. That's second action.
Okay?
And I'll just go ahead and drink it now.
Okay. Start task.
They're the sacrificial lambs.
Right.
They're the red shirt kobolds.
I'm just gonna move up next to the champion, and I drink my potion too.
Okay. Yulfog.
I'll take my potion.
20 feet in.
Yeah. All over the place.
One everywhere.
I can go here, right?
Yep. Shadow.
Take my potion. This would be 2 actions.
You have 35-foot move.
Yeah, I have 45 base.
You don't want to go further?
No.
Okay. Pickle.
Move 35 foot in.
And I think I heard everybody was taking their potion this round.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so round 11 is when they will fade. I don't think we'll get that far. From the far room, you hear movement and activity. Corvus.
Alright. Going to take my potion, and then I'm going to move in. I think 15 feet plus 10 is 25, right?
15 feet plus 10 is 25, yeah.
Yep, so then I'll just take potions, move in there.
Okay. Silverleaf.
I'll sustain it so they move their
2
20.
squares.
Yep.
Okay. One of them screeches and dies.
There you missed it, Obold.
Oh, I did? Yeah, I did. Yeah. He pauses because he heard his friend die. So what did you bring us here for?
Oh, there it is.
I go there for my projections.
Yeah.
Blends
Riverleaf.
in so easily.
It's like it's jungle.
Move up. That's 2. I can't do 35 because of right diagonal, so we would just go there.
Yep.
And then
Okay. That's 3 actions. Okay. Start task. So what's your base move?
30.
Okay, so if you move 30 feet as far as the marking, that's effectively 2 actions.
Because it's difficult terrain.
Right. That's probably the easiest way to use the measurements.
In the case of yours is simple, so you have a 15-foot speed now.
Right, yours is a little easier. Everybody else seems to have an odd number. So that's 2 actions.
Okay.
Well, average is 25, so
I know.
fine.
I know.
I'm above average.
This is like
I'm good with right there.
everybody's
Okay.
view. Yeah.
You'll fog.
Like click
That's-
on. That's
Get in
my
there.
view.
That's 2 moves to get right there.
Yes, but there's a kobold there.
Just stand on top of it.
Let's stand on the pole wall.
I think you said they can move through the.
You can move through them just fine, and enemies can too.
Yeah, I mean they're not technically there. I think they're like phantasmal or something.
No, they're there, and they act just like how a summon creature, minion, and stuff like that. It's just they didn't want it to be a wall spell, from what I understand, because I mean you put 6 creatures out there, people can't move past them.
Right. So, I mean, you technically have to keep moving regardless because you're in an ally square.
Gotcha. I was gonna do a sudden charge on the creature, which I think I can still do.
That takes 2 actions.
You're not going to be able to.
Okay. So even if I stop beforehand,
Still wouldn't be able to.
still won't be able to.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had the distance because you can only go in that case 6 squares.
You're going the speed of the kobolds.
I think they're faster than.
It's not letting them
The-
like
They're the
that.
same speed.
It's not letting them
Slower than
move.
Go ahead and move. I moved the kobold out of the way.
them. You just walked into a narrow one.
Now you walked into another kobold.
I can't even see these guys. Can
No,
you
I
just
can't.
place me somewhere?
You got 1 more square. Right here. The other kobolds returned to where they were.
Barely.
Okay. Tree does not get to strike at you because it's already used its attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Shadow.
Okay. You turn to Pathfinder. Why did it move?
You just dragged it up there.
Not do that. My screen.
We got a drunken monk.
Trying to
It's a valid fighting style.
It is. Jackie Chanish.
He's been sipping too many potions.
Light blip on the alcohol.
Here for 1 action.
Okay.
Second action. And then Tiger Stance. Well, I'm already in that, so I'm
Does
good.
anybody have a set of standard dice?
I'm good there.
Okay. We will be needing that shortly. Well, you guys can roll for me when it comes down to it based on how many people are within its radius. Since you guys have decoys now. Okay. You gonna stay there, you said?
Yeah.
Big roll.
They already got the dice.
That's what you can see.
That is what he can see.
How do I do you drag it?
You move the same way as you always you move them.
Well, I just keep.
So click and then drag.
30.
That's cool. Again, you got to double it for your
If
respective.
you go
movement.
20, that's 2 actions.
Okay. That's
I
fine.
assume he has a 25.
He is
to move.
or 25, yeah.
Right. So you can go 3 squares, 2 squares. So 15 for 1 move. So 2 actions to get there, and then what would you like to do?
That's it.
Okay. Plank goes. So we have 4, 5, 6. So somebody roll a d6. On a 5, he goes for Yulefog. On a 6, he goes for Shadow.
I'm out of this range. I'm 20 feet.
You are. Okay. On a 6, you reroll. Somebody roll a d6. Physical one. Make it quick.
Physical.
5.
A 5. Okay. Yulefog takes first strike. This way you can blame Jenny. Hits 42, which is going to be a critical hit on you. It's going to do 48 points to the dwarf. Okay. Then roll another d6 for me.
You got the D6.
1.
A 1. Okay. I assume the kobolds have like terrible armor class.
Armor class 5.
Okay.
5,
so
1 hit point.
1 kobold that splatters. Roll d4 now.
Need all the dice.
The highest number is going to be hitting a player.
I can go get my dice if you want.
Yulefog takes a massive smack from a vine as other vines
Don't be the
snake
last
out
one.
and hit the other kobolds. You're having flashbacks to only a couple of weeks ago. You're supposed to dodge.
3.
3, okay. Another kobold goes down.
Wow. So we need D8 to D6.
Its attack of opportunity
D10.
is refreshed at this point. Due to your retributive potion, however, it does take 1 point of damage, and its regeneration is currently disabled. Corvus.
Alright. I am going to start moving in there.
Ahead, you can hear the sounds of multiple rats getting squished as the kobolds die left and right, followed by a grunt from the dwarf as he takes a solid hit.
Depending on where you're going, then it does have an attack of opportunity currently.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. I have enough dice out now.
I'm just trying to get into the room right now. I'm trying to see how much.
So what's your movement rate?
My movement rate is 25 feet.
Okay, so measure out 25, and that's 2 actions. Whatever square that you want to get to. That's two actions, and it's out of its reach.
Okay.
Okay, now you have either 3 more squares, 15 feet, or you can do something else.
If you move again, it's going to get an attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Okay, Silverleaf.
Well, I'll command him to move up. So.
Okay, they're gonna all move up. Okay, so the first one takes a step forward and gets squished. This one moves up. This one moves up.
And then
You'll fall.
other actions.
Are you going to move to that square right in front of you?
No, we'll be using launch attack.
Okay. Well, can you still get flanked from that?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was gonna.
If somebody is on the other side of it, you get flanked. They don't.
Oh,
Wrong person.
Okay.
I can move into that spot then.
Now, the first kobold reaches the tree and starts hacking at it with his axe.
Wrong one! Wrong one!
There you go.
Put guidance on the dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay. Riverleaf.
So its reaction used up.
It has currently used its reaction, yes.
That's one there. And then I'm going to defensive advance up to.
Okay.
So I raise my shield, move, and then I get to smack it.
Okay. Successfully hit.
Oh, I crashed.
Yeah.
I don't have to announce
In the background, you see the monk collapse.
Ugh.
Okay, it takes 23 points. That's it. Okay. Startusk.
Like full black screen.
Oops. I was thinking of taking a step up to it.
It doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Not currently.
I guess I should say.
It will have several attacks coming up shortly.
So that would actually be
That's 2 actions to get there.
2 actions.
And then I'm gonna have to go all the way around.
That's also good.
I'm gonna go just south of the champion. So that's 2 moves, right?
Yeah.
And then take a strike at it.
Okay. And because you're next to the champion, you do get your off guard bonuses.
Okay. So enable my abilities.
Yep. And you miss, unfortunately. You stab at the creature, unable to get a good stab into the bark. It twists away as the vines writhe and wave, knocking the blade away from the trunk of it. Yulfog, you feel guidance right now.
I feel guidance, so the guidance just
Gives you a +1 on one roll.
Yes, that you have to declare before you make the roll.
I use it now.
I'm gonna use it now.
Okay.
8-foot strength. And then there's a toggle.
I assume you're going to lunge and try to hit the thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Bottom one.
Bottom one.
There you go.
Critical hit.
Okay. Well,
Guess I didn't need it on that one, did I?
You didn't in that case.
Yep.
Technically, it is not off guard. I'm not sure why it's calculating that, but you still got a critical.
This.
Didn't make a difference there.
Okay,
there you go.
Ow! 59 points.
And persistent D10. Because of the flaming root.
And persistent how much?
D10.
10?
Mhm.
That's how much they made that at this point?
Flaming arrows are pretty good.
It's usually a level 8 enchantment.
No, okay.
I'll go ahead and take another swipe at it.
Okay.
Gunslinger had that room. Rifle
You hit again.
is Powerful.
Are you sure with the flat-footed?
No, he did not, sorry. Yeah,
He-
but I don't know why it's applying the flat-footed bonus.
Well, that way you determine it's because it's Jenny's thing that's messing it up. It's counting
it?
creature as flat-footed rather
It
than
might
her
be.
attacks.
Well, you said that I get flank on.
You do not because nobody
I'm
is
not-
flanking it for you right
I'm not there yet.
Right.
Gotcha.
So you missed it on the second strike.
Let's see.
Or the
what-
third strike, that way you don't have to waste any healing on me. I would take a healing potion.
A minor healing potion.
Well, now I got a moderate healing
Okay.
potion.
That's probably better.
Yeah, you were on the right screen there.
I don't see the flat-footed being applied.
It is.
8 does on his end.
Yeah.
Oh,
And an item?
Well, you can just melt.
It doesn't have
On
a
it?
condition on the combat number.
And push the big.
It includes
big button that
the
you use.
AC
it's a
modifier.
plus 19.
And then you heal 22.
Okay.
What do I have?
You want to do it or you want me to?
You can do it.
Okay, you're feeling a little better. Shadow.
Okay.
Because I got that.
So that's gonna be 2 actions to get there.
Okay.
Flurry of blows. And the click targets.
Yeah, sure.
First one.
It's going to be a hit.
Okay, so we couldn't figure out how to change this to fire damage.
I don't care, dude. Tell me the total damage.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick, and it's also,
There you go. 10 points of fire.
it can be a 5.
And I doubt it will be
So,
stunned.
I mean, it doesn't have to be 60 feet, it's up to.
Right.
So you can do a single
And
square.
it's fortitude save.
That's what I was
It
gonna
is
say.
a,
You can also summon more minions.
that is
Yeah,
a
or
critical
you could
success.
summon more minions.
Yeah. Second strike.
That's a miss.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Anything else?
create
No.
distraction.
Pickle.
Sure. Wall fire.
That
Is that to it?
deception.
What?
Okay. Wall fire?
Yeah.
Where do you want to put it?
Directly east.
Okay, so ping the starting point of the wall where you can see.
So click back on yourself.
Ping and click and hold any square that you can see.
So is it
You
that
cannot see that square.
I cannot see.
Click back on yourself.
Okay.
So you can't see this.
Okay, so I can see nothing on where I want to put it. Is there anybody up here? Kobolds?
Just summon more.
We'll just summon some kobolds.
There we go.
Okay, cast Horde Unloads. There we
Okay. Where do you want to summon the kobold?
go. Put them on the east side of them.
Okay.
So.
Do you get 6 or 8?
4,
6.
5, 6,
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
So
Plant goes. We have 3.
14. I was counting them, so you can.
Are you sure what its range is?
15 feet,
Okay.
which is everything in around it except for Corvus, which is 14 figures.
Well, Corvus is further. 11. I only count 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 characters.
Okay.
So I need a D12. Yulthog is 12. Startusk is 11. Shadow is 10.
And Riverleaf?
9.
6.
Okay. Next one.
3.
Next one.
8.
Okay. 3 of the kobolds get wiped out. And then it takes some fire damage and continues to burn.
Nice damage.
Corvus.
Alright. I am going, let's see. My movement speed's 20.
You did the first. You did the things. Okay.
Alright. So my movement speed is 25, and we said, so how many actions would it take for me to get
It's gonna be
15
30 feet of movement.
15 feet is, yeah, that's 2 actions to get there.
Darn it. Because the thing I want to do is a 2-action attack.
Well, just do a regular.
Regular one.
Or get lunge.
Yeah. Alright, I'll just do a regular attack this time.
You move up in front of the dwarf and then take a strike at it.
Yep.
Go for it.
Alright.
Make an attack if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He will. As you come up, it takes a strike at you.
Oh. Oops. Alright.
It's a 43.
Yeah, that hits.
Grant should be a strike.
Okay. You take 48 points.
Yeah, with your initiative order, it's
So that's going to save how much?
not the best.
I'm looking. It's gonna save 10.
Okay, so I will add 10
You
more
guys
back to
said
you.
my order was fine.
Yes, your order was fine, but the plant got
One of
before
the
you.
kobolds took the.
And then I'm gonna smack it.
Okay.
Since it's right before you, it's
That is a hit.
Off guard.
It is still a hit. Okay. Sorry. I have to
Just
remember
limit
that.
your attack.
Oh, and it is off guard to you. There's
Yeah.
kobold on the
It's
other
not
side.
my most powerful attack.
I'm not sure about me.
Yeah, there's one over here.
Oh, this one? Okay, gotcha.
Some attacks are
Okay,
better
you
than
do
others.
13 points to it.
This is my reaction.
Okay. Rest of your action.
Alright. So, I'm gonna hit it with my hammer.
Okay. Nope, missed it that time.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, it knocked your aim off by striking you hard. Silverleaf.
I'll sustain it.
And my
I'll move.
computer crashed.
I think the one back kobold's still under my control.
Yeah, there's one there. So he moves up. Okay. So he takes the. Well, he already used the attack for opportunity. So he survives.
Yep.
He seems excited.
It didn't do its job.
You took its job.
Yeah.
Next round, I'm attacking the kobold.
I will go ahead and Adams.
Bless.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're doing bless.
Is there a way I can hold my action to where I do it and it changes the initiative order against
yeah, you
the
just hold your turn.
Okay.
Put the R on
I'm
you.
working on it.
Okay. Okay. Riverleaf.
So I'm
But
going
at this point, it won't really
to
matter because you're already engaged with them.
smite it
so
for 1 action.
no point anymore.
Does it have to be evil or does it care?
It does not. It does extra things if it's unholy.
Okay, it's not unholy.
Yeah, you single out one enemy to destroy, designate one enemy you can see. Until the start of your next turn, your strikes do an additional 3, increasing to 4. If then it gets additional things if it's unholy.
Okay. And correction, it is unholy.
It is unholy. Okay.
Yes.
So I should get So I should get +4.
Okay.
And then I think I dropped smite on myself.
Set effect smite was applied. We always get that confused as far as whether you put it on the target or on yourself.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be it puts it on me and it puts that into my damage, but we'll see that.
Okay.
So then we got to attack it. Hit.
Yep.
And damage. And it looks like it's 2d8 plus d6 plus 10, so it looks like it's adding it in automatically because my damage is normally +6.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it looks like it's doing it.
Okay. 23. Okay.
And then I will ricochet.
And start us.
Okay, so I can still enable my abilities since I'm next to the paladin.
And it's
Yeah, and it's
flanked.
surrounded.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting flat off guard benefits now. At least until the kobolds are wiped out.
That Horde of Underling spell is really
Critical hit.
Oh my gosh.
It's so distracted by all the flaming weapons, you manage to sink your rapier deep into it. That's gonna hurt. 47. Okay.
That's very off guard.
Yeah, now it's very off guard. Yep. It's automatically off guard for another round.
So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a second one.
Okay. That is a critical miss.
And I will raise my shield.
Okay. You'll fog.
I'm gonna do some lunge attacks.
Okay. I'm gonna chop the tree down.
Gonna get another critical.
Critical.
Yep.
That's a good day of rolling.
Gonna be even
guys.
quicker.
It's a good day of rolling.
Maybe more.
Okay, 62 points.
Gee.
I was not happy that you
Dead now?
captured me last time.
62 points. The tree staggers, cut in half, falls
I did it
down.
for you, boss.
And now it's going to explode and create another creature.
And then there is a spray of acid in the 15-foot radius. Everybody give me a reflex save who is in there. Kobolds will just count as gone.
And kobolds automatically fail all saves.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have done that.
So the good news
That's
is
in their description. Is any saves you have to do, they automatically fail.
It is this. So this is like a AOE damage
Yes.
effect. So I'm
Yes.
gonna put in my bulwark for my armor.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
I got a critical.
Oh, you'll fog.
32.
so the good news is I have Path Perfection, which gives me a success if I fail,
Okay.
or a regular fail if I get a critical fail.
I was just concentrating on hitting the creature. I didn't think it was going to explode.
You did. Okay, so Yulfog takes 64.
So I can. Okay. I was going to.
What?
I was going to give him halfling luck, and I have shared luck. So when
Okay.
an ally within 30 feet fails a skill check or saving throw, you can re-roll the triggering check instead of re-rolling your own failed check. So
Okay,
I'll give
go
you
for
my
it.
halfling luck.
Hey,
Another
that's very
reflex?
And you have to have passed. Or failed.
It says when an ally within 30 feet fails a skill check or saving throw. So when they fail.
Right.
Yeah.
But I thought it said instead of you re-rolling yours.
Yeah, because normally halfling luck is just me.
Yeah,
I took
that
shared luck,
one.
which-
Oh, okay. Okay, so you get the ability once a day.
Oh, it
Yes,
doesn't
you-
matter.
Oh, wow. Well, even worse. Your shared luck is bad luck. 2 1s. Okay, so Yulfog takes 64, which is not going to take you out anyways.
I guess it was good since I had two 20s.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow up with 2 wins.
Those of you who failed, which would be Riverleaf and that's it. You take 32. Everybody else got a critical success, so it doesn't matter.
I rolled a 22. Is that a fail or a crit fail?
That is a fail
So that turns to a success.
because of what?
Path Perfection.
Okay, raises it 1 level automatically?
Yes.
Okay, that becomes a success. You take 16 points.
Okay.
Not enough that's going to affect anybody. Okay. And with that, the tree goes down.
Yay!
That was very
leaving nothing
anticlimactic.
but a burning, smoldering, stinking pile of rot.
That's very anticlimactic. Fortunately.
Bouncy goblin. It's the first thing I.
You missed.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
No, I was looking
reset
at
my
it.
weapon.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah,
That-
go ahead and reset those just so that you don't forget.
And
How do I reset that, man?
So you charge your inventory.
there we go. All good.
You go
That
into
spell
where
is
does your inventory-
insane.
fire thing.
The blazing armory, that is insane.
It's only good for this fight.
Yeah,
all it does
it's
is
only
just-
good if it's susceptible to fire.
All it does
Yeah.
is just change your damage to fire. That's all it does.
It gives you a flaming rune though.
correct, but it's a level 4 spell to do that.
Yeah, and it only lasts.
You have
A
more
minute.
combat. Yeah, 5 minutes.
5
but
minutes.
yeah, the edit option.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, it gives you a flaming
Yep.
rune if you have one big fight against trolls or supernatural undead, unholy plants. Anything else, it's not that useful.
Flaming.
Okay. That
Scroll
was
all the
okay.
way up.
Well, that was
The
relatively
blank
easy.
spot.
Yeah, it was even. Was that,
Somewhat expected at that point.
was that even quicker than you expected?
But it helps whenever we like
Down.
make our weapons completely bypass its resistance.
Again, it's a matter of
The-
intelligence
not
of the
that.
enemy.
Scroll-
Every
scroll
time you guys have taken time to figure out what the enemy
fire.
is or does,
and then
your second attempt or your
slash
first
it.
attempt
Yeah,
even
there you go.
is much more effective.
yeah, reset.
It's when you blunder into a creature unexpectedly that you get crushed because you're not prepared for it. That's normal for for Pathfinder. So okay, well the creature is no more. Around you, the vegetation almost immediately starts to wilt and decay, and above you, as if a light switch was flipped. The sunlight filtering through the fog snaps off. Okay. You hear a crack of thunder rolling from above you, and then it sounds almost like it's like outside the mountain. And the fog starts drifting down, sort of as like bits of ash or something, into the room.
Congratulations.
We don't take a bunch of lightning damage.
What, if anything, would you guys care to do?
Research the area.
I don't think a plant's gonna have.
You can search for your other weapons.
Yeah.
The spare weapon, whatever gets taken again.
Yeah,
Usually
I'll do that. I'll start searching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
amongst the vegetation,
Mm-hmm.
you find your gear that was lost before. The plant didn't seem to have any particular value to it, or do anything with it. It basically just discarded it amongst the room,
Slashing.
wherever
Slashing.
you dropped it at the time.
Now you got 2 weapons.
Yep. Now you ever do.
I guess I'm gonna look around and
You can duel
take a look up on
Good,
any of
definitely.
the higher up cliffs to see if there's anything in this room.
There does not look like anything else of note, but there's lots of stuff. I mean, it's hard to search as the trees and the plants are falling apart. It doesn't look like it's dangerous as such, depending on what the ash is and that sort of stuff. But it's muddy and filled with rot at this point. Think of a piece of fruit set out for several weeks, all happening within minutes.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Destroy.
Take your trident, Greg. Get a spare.
Yes, your other trying to
There we
return.
go. Finally. It's a delayed return.
Delayed return.
With like
And your
half the
shield.
item.
You can in your inventory. You can. There's the option for how many items you have of it. You should mark it
Why
to 2.
too.
And just raise it to a 2.
Ah.
So that will adjust things, and I mean, presumably you get some more wealth back. So
That, and you can also try
Well, I
to
have
look for
100.
a new weapon.
100 full sturdy shields. So.
I have a second weapon.
now you have a spare sturdy shield.
I do, yeah.
Now you can sacrifice one.
Okay.
My other one
Range
technically
attack.
gets a reinforcing rune from the divine thing, and
I don't
it's
think
a
you
sturdy
can
shield that like makes
I don't
it a
think you
little
can
better.
throw it.
Okay.
No.
So what would you guys like to do at this point?
Well,
I can probably.
I think we should head back to town to see if the plague stopped, because
Well, should we go take a look at that other spore room, see if the spores are still there? Have you go see what's down
was
there?
a section that we had, north section or something we
Yeah,
hadn't looked at either.
that was up there where the spores were.
Potentially. Yeah, we could do that. I'll get you out of here.
No, just gather up by where the big wall is.
Somebody want to heal me before we.
You don't need healing.
You're
Before
fine.
you go fight the boss.
yeah, this was just the mini boss.
This was the intro.
This was
I
the
would
sprout.
hate to walk into a.
There's a kobold.
and have it put me up.
This is the sprout.
Yeah, it was up here, I think. Or wait, nope, that was sacrificial pit.
So I'm guessing since everything rotted away, does that mean the difficult terrain's gone?
No, the terrain's still there because it is rotting away.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's turning to nothing but slime and muck at this point. But that doesn't make it any less difficult, per se. Now, as you leave the chamber, the rest of the cavern, where all the vines and growths were, those are similarly dying and withering away. Falling more, they're becoming more dry and brittle in the exterior areas.
You can heal 54 points, Jason.
Oh, 54 points of experience.
Oh, no.
Yeah, 54 points to Jason's healing.
Well, yeah, experience. You get any?
Not at this point.
Okay. I figured.
Okay. So you guys are free to move about the complex as you wish. As you get to different areas, like I said, the
That's the section
pit
so
where they were
there.
growing plants and everything off to the side, that seems to be rotting, and you can hear the fruit falling into the water and the muck and everything. The main hallway, all the vegetation is rapidly drying out and shriveling up, turning black and dying. The room out here, the plants that were growing out of the bodies, have already withered and died, leaving nothing but the desiccated corpses and so forth in the room. Moving into the right passageway where the chapel was. The chapel itself seems unaffected, but the mushroom and plant growth around there is similarly dying.
Where we go?
The monk is heading off to the right.
I'm heading up to where the spore room was, through the chapel and
Right.
through the winding hallways. See if all of that has dispersed and we can travel through there now.
Yeah, you head up there. The forest that was in here of mushrooms, those have all collapsed and fallen onto the
Don't
ground.
Don't go up there.
There's no sign of the spores, but if you remember, those were launched when you went into the room.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll wait here until all of the plants in there have dried and withered away.
Okay. You're gonna wait here for that?
And for the other group. For the rest
Okay.
of the group.
I mean, it looks like it'll probably take an hour or so.
Oh. We can wait.
Okay.
It applies drain. Nobody wants that.
Okay.
I'll watch the plants die for an hour.
Okay.
Quality television.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Game drawing, plants dying.
We lost the goblin.
I guess
All I see off to the right is black.
I guess while we're waiting our hour, I can lay on hands people.
Sure.
Meditate. Like
During that hour, I'll just use the Scar
I'll
of the
move you up and get
Survivor
you caught
thing
up.
and re-heal myself.
okay.
And Yulfog and the King, you guys staying in the chapel?
My thing's refreshing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with the rest of the herd.
Okay. I figured that was the case.
So given the hour,
Oh.
we all just heal then?
Well, no, you're waiting for the plants to die. We have to sit here and look at the table for an hour.
We do. Gotta make it realistic.
Well, then it'll be 20 minutes past 7.
That's the problem.
I can move this. Okay.
It
was the case you had the dwarf selected also.
I did, but my mouse is also having issues. I think the battery's going dead.
Jason, I tried to save you with my halfling luck. You're just too unlucky.
He rolled 2 1s at the same time.
That's impressive.
He also wrote two.
Okay, so you guys spend some time doing some lay on hands. Those of you with an Ion Stone heal 60 points anyways. Outside of that, you heal if you have any other special abilities. I don't know if anybody else is healed from that.
60 healed me.
Did you have an Ion Stone, Ben?
Yes.
Okay.
I think everyone has it except maybe me.
I don't have one because my Scar of the Survivor thing that I got can do better than it.
Okay, so after about an hour or so, the plants in there are all dried and nothing but bits of withered wood and so forth in the area. It doesn't look like they have anything left.
Go ahead and step in.
Okay.
Anything happen?
Yeah, cloud of spores. Nothing happened. Okay.
So remind me, this was the passage where the orc was?
Okay.
The one directly to the... Here, I'm gonna go back there.
Okay.
Yeah, I found the body.
Yep. The body is still there. Where you left him.
Yep, still there. And the ghostly earth.
So we haven't,
Ah,
we haven't been up to here yet.
jeez. What's going on?
Yeah, this upper one I think is where we didn't go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on it. This is the second time this has happened.
Okay. Heading into the other passageway, which you guys didn't really follow, or hadn't previously explored. If you want to move in there.
Might be up with me before.
His screen's refreshing.
And I'll go in
Same.
with you.
Too much animation.
It is apparently.
Well, like...
Go to the chat. That might help. Or crash feed. Okay. In the next room, used to be a layer of fungus growing across the room. That looks like, at this point, the fungus is all dead and dried up, but it looks like it had previously been scraped and pushed up into large mounds on the side of the room. There are several sections on the ground that look like they are blood-stained. A couple of them look like they have human or humanoid bodies that have been carved on.
But the fungus looks to have like died.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fungus. It looks like it died.
Wonder if we were supposed to fight fungus zombies. It's another... Well, yeah, there's another passageway down here at the bottom. No way out.
Oh, there is.
Or maybe not out of the cave entirely, but continues on.
I guess I'll check one of the bodies.
The bodies look to be dressed in clothing similar to that of your kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
The body itself looks to be, at this point, probably a week or two old. Here and there, you also find collections of tiny bones that look almost insectoid in shape. They appear to almost be like propped together in some sort of form. They don't really make anything that you recognize. And then a little bit like across the room, there's a small collection of insectoid skulls.
Okay.
About the same scale.
Like
Whatever it is only only like half a foot tall as far as size, whatever the creature was.
Okay.
What's the little red dots or whatever on the left wall?
Remnants of fungus.
Okay.
At this point, nothing.
Mine's reloading.
Okay.
Oh, quick.
It crashed and then it came back and then.
I mean, you just change Foundry and just turn off all the mods and add-ons. Too many things it's trying to do. So, you guys keep going further. The passageway seems to narrow. Here and there, you spot patches of the fungus and mold and everything, all of which is dead and dissipating. But none of this down here seems to have been disturbed.
As in it's alive or something. It doesn't seem to be disturbed.
In the previous room,
Right.
the mold looks like it had been specifically scraped up and
Okay.
piled up
Okay.
before it died.
Okay.
Down here, it just looks like natural growth throughout the chamber.
But it's
But it's dead at this point.
okay.
Splits off to a small chamber and looks like it ends. I don't trust this. And stone clocks behind us in water. Honestly, looks like
There's a little alcove and then there's this thing here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Comes to a dead end.
I guess we'll check around here for secret doors.
yes.
Or unusual.
Okay. Yeah, checking over the area, spending some time. The western wall seems, the whole thing looks natural. There's no secret doors as such, but the western wall is a natural wall that's overly regular. That
So
makes
like
sense.
it was like smoothed off like the
Not
previous.
not necessarily smooth, but like the crevices and the cracks follow a regular pattern.
Similar to the one with like yeah, like a,
Yeah.
a stone shaped spell.
Right.
Exemplar.
All right.
Smashing time.
All right. Time for me to fracture mountains against that wall.
Okay.
For a smash.
Yep. All right. Let's see if it does anything.
Breaking down wall.
Okay.
21 points.
Couple of rounds of effort. You break through, revealing a section beyond it.
And expand.
This cavern appears untouched by the fungus. Dark and slightly dusty. There is a faint bluish glow coming from directly past or through. You can't make it out other than you can see a glow sort of echoing in the far chamber,
Gonna go right here.
somewhere around over this area.
Anything I see down this side passage?
Not unless you see something. Nope.
Gonna take a look down here before we move on so we don't get possibly flanked.
Okay. Down here, you notice the temperature is a lot cooler. As soon as you break it open, there's like a cold breeze that comes out, draft, and very dry. No vegetation, no mold anywhere in this area, and is entirely free from any sort of condensation compared to the rest of the cavern.
Previously, it was like a greenhouse. Like it was
Yeah.
warm and humid.
Yeah, very humid, lots of vegetation, molds, and mosses and everything growing. This seems completely devoid of that.
Is this like rubble over here? Like
Yes.
like a collapse?
No,
Almost.
just looks like a natural crevice that ends in some miscellaneous rubble.
How about it just ends there also? Yeah. Nothing down there. How about down here? Oh, is that spider webs?
There are some old webs there, yeah.
Take a look down.
Again, you see some glowing blue, pale light from the southwest, sort of illuminating that room.
Spore webs. Yes.
but as you move into the room with your lights and everything, the blue light sort of fades, overcome by the light that you're carrying. And as you enter the room, there's no sign of it. In the center of the room, there is a body, skeleton, slumped up against one of the walls. Looked to be potentially a gnome, missing one of its arms.
I'm gonna look around the room, see if I see anything out of the ordinary.
Besides a dead
Wall.
body?
Yes. Like anything attempting to hide, like camouflaging.
Just a giant spider.
Where?
Yeah, under here.
Nope.
It's right behind me.
I cast
What you looking
detect
for?
magic. Is there magic?
Is there any magic here?
Yeah.
There is, yeah, the skeleton has a pouch. And there's some magic coming from it.
And then back there.
Guess I'll look at the pouch.
Take a look at this pile of rubble over here on the western area. That's it. They're like sifting through it, seeing if there's anything in there.
Doesn't appear to be. Just rubble.
What you find?
So it's a gnome. Nothing but bits of bluish green cloth left on him. His left arm has been broken, and from the mid upper arm down is missing. The arm itself, the bones are actually shattered. And at his side, he has a small pouch or bag that radiates some magic.
I'll look at the pouch.
Okay. Inside, it contains what looks like a small notebook.
Notebook.
Yeah.
So open the notebook.
It's a notebook
It's
large.
filled with strange writings.
Okay.
You don't understand.
Is the notebook larger than the
Looks like
actual
magical
house?
of some sort, but you don't read the language or understand the language.
I'll hand it to the goblin.
Lots
Can
of
I do a-
lots of pictures of plants and animals.
Can I do a nature check to see what possibly could have caused his arm to be severed off? Like,
Suspect a hammer or axe or something like that.
okay.
I mean, it looks like
I didn't know if
it looks like battle damage.
I didn't know if it was like an animal that could have caused that, or
Like, absolutely could have. I mean, there doesn't look like anything specific. It looks like his arm was broken, and he died.
fair enough.
There's no sign of the arm itself.
Is the notebook larger than the actual pouch? Like,
No.
the pouch could be meshed.
I'll show the notebook to the spellcasters in the group.
Okay. It appears to be a druid's notes, and details a couple of druid rituals.
So, can I do any skill? Can I see if I can read it?
Yeah, you can read it. There's no skill
How
necessary.
about goblin or something? I thought you said it was
You-
in a foreign language.
Yeah, it's written in druidic,
Oh, okay.
which you happen to know because you're a druid.
Wild song.
So it details several rituals that this guy had knowledge of, specifically a ritual to awaken animal, commune, and primal call.
Okay.
Can I take a look at the notebook?
Yes?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna look over the notebook and see if I see anything that I might recognize.
You're not a druid.
You recognize lots of pictures of plants and animals, but that's about it. You don't speak leaf.
Yeah.
Stay out of the druid stuff. That's my job.
You didn't even know you were a druid.
I knew I was a druid.
I thought you were a goblin.
He didn't know he was a druid?
You said the language.
He said
was
it was in a
druid.
he said he was in a foreign language. He didn't say
Yes,
what
to the champion, it's absolutely a foreign language.
You're the one who speaks it. It's the secret druid language.
Wild song or whatever it is.
So Primal Call is basically like a planar ally spell. You can summon an animal, beast, fey, fungus, or plant.
Right.
But it costs money and skill checks.
Right. These are considered rituals, not spells. I mean, technically they will operate very similar, but their casting time is in hours and days,
And they're more,
not rounds.
and they're more permanent.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So awakened animal gives a animal personal attention or personal knowledge. It'd be something like if you wanted to turn a cat into a monk.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
your idea.
Does it sound very familiar to the
Again, you can't read.
Yes, I'm talking about his description of what it. Assuming, does he say it out loud?
I have no idea.
Okay.
He's asking you to describe it to him.
Yes.
Are you gonna describe it to him?
No. Gonna keep that knowledge from me.
Yeah, you're not a druid.
Okay.
This is secret knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
Wild Song, you know, a secret language known only within druid orders.
Yeah.
I can't go divulge and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Top secret information.
This spell is typically used to promote, I guess, your animal companion or your minion.
Right. I think I've seen it in my list of stuff.
It's something you could learn. This guy apparently had rituals for it, and I mean, with the book, you can do the ritual. Awakened animal takes a day. I assume commune does too. Yeah, all of them take a day. Commune you call upon a powerful entity to answer questions.
So now you can awaken your fickle pickle or whatever his name is.
The main thing is all of them have a gold cost to use instead of memorizing them as a spell.
Oh, okay.
So you have to have special ingredients and so forth to do it. That's the trade-off.
Pay to use.
Yeah.
type thing.
The awakened animal one, it specifically says if it was previously an animal companion or a minion, it can no longer serve as one.
Right. It becomes an independent character.
Yeah.
More importantly, awaken animal in terms of a spell is a temporary thing. It only lasts for a minute, 10 minutes. These rituals are permanent.
Right.
Okay.
So, and what Ben was getting at is that's part of his character's background. He was awakened
Yeah.
at one point. That's why he's a cat who's a monk.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
But you don't tell me the information, so I don't have anything to say.
All right. You have no knowledge of this. He has secret druid knowledge.
Yep.
So
I
use it
have
against
no
you.
comment.
Go back to town and start awakening dogs.
My natural enemy.
That means we'll have
Make it
Shuni.
human form.
Right.
But I think we explored everything.
Next time.
And then they awaken some turtles. Train them to be ninjas. Wow.
And a rat. A singular rat.
Okay.
And then there was
Anything else you want to check out here?
I guess take a look at some of the walls and see if there's any secret entrances.
I think we
Past
found
secret
all of them.
entrance.
You want to search the complex for secret passages?
No, this area.
Okay.
'Cause we
So
just
this
got-
area past the stone wall that he broke through
Yes.
would probably take most of a day to search
Okay, never mind.
extensively. If you have someplace specific, that you can do. Okay, I mean, the reason you guys looked at the other one was it was a dead end. And I think based on how the light was going, there was some geographic aspects that people said, hey, there might be something here. It seems like natural caverns. Now, that's not always a good indicator because obviously there's some walls there.
I didn't see any geographic.
Oh, okay,
issue
it
with
didn't look like a straight
No.
wall? Okay,
No.
well, that's fine. Because depending on how the map is actually configured, that can be misleading. So, but if there's someplace specific you want to check here, that's fine. You can spend some time.
I don't see anywhere.
If your goal is we want to search the entire complex for secret doors, you're talking several weeks. You want to search this particular section beyond the wall, that's probably a good day. You can do that. It's all a matter of how much time you guys want to spend.
I say we move on.
Yep. I think we killed the creature.
Okay.
We saved.
Let's go back to the village and see if they're still affected by the plague or not.
I'm gonna be the
Village.
last one to
Or-
leave.
Silver
Mean your
Reach.
city?
Yeah, the city.
Raventhorn?
I'm going to be the last one to leave this room because I
Tiny
have
village,
I have an idea.
Raventhorn, the capital.
I have an idea. I need,
Indeed,
I need
You know how
everybody to
difficult
leave them.
building is.
we didn't really have a lot
Tiny
of
glitter
capital.
box.
It's off camera at this point. They're building it real fast.
We,
Right, they got ride homes.
That's right.
Are they getting your statues up there? Or are they getting?
Hopefully.
They've been putting statues of the king everywhere because they know that's popular.
Middle of the forest, either.
Okay.
I would like to be the last one to leave the room, and I'm going to put away my crystal that gives me light and see if I can see that blue glow that we saw previously.
Okay. No.
No? Okay. Never mind.
There is no further sign of that of the blue glow or whatever caused it.
Oh no, it's the blue dot. It's the blue dot from earlier.
Okay. So you guys returning to Raventhorn then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Victorious.
So that wraps up this chapter of the campaign. On your way back, you are met by locals, either from small villages, hunters, whatever. You pass through Green Gripe. All signs of the plague seem to have stopped immediately after you guys dealt with the tree. Okay. The strange plants and growths started fading and dying almost immediately. Those that were sick or having some indications immediately got better, and nobody has exploded into monsters since then. Okay.
Fixed it.
How about monsters that pre-exist, like already appeared?
Any monsters that pre-existed, nobody lived to tell you about.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk about every monster in the world's not dead.
Yes, every monster in the world is now gone.
Okay.
No.
Now we have to go fight that dragon in the southern part of the forest.
It's gone. You can't fight it.
There are no monsters.
No. All basically the indications that you get by the time you make it to Raventhorn, the general view across the land is that the plague has been cured, and all of that threat is currently gone. Okay. Now the cult of Lamashtu, you obviously did a bit major strike against them. There are still rumors and discussions about priests and cultists in the land, but their whole strength of their religion is severely diminished at this point. They're not really much of a threat.
Welcome them in.
Okay. You welcome him in?
Yeah,
Okay.
welcome them
You,
in.
you embrace Lamashtu. However, by the time you guys reach Raventhorn, couple things. First off, you all advance to level 8. So we'll take care of that. Now that will put you at 0 experience points level 8. We'll do that prior to the next game session. In addition, when you guys arrive back in town, Lady Jumanji from the Sword Lords of Brevoy has sent a messenger who's been waiting for you for the last several days. Shows the king. Okay.
One
Which
in
you-
case it's enchanted.
And boom.
And he turns into a sheep.
Greetings from Restone. Congratulations on triumphs. See, they think we're heroes, guys. I hope that we are entering a time in which these lands will be called stolen only in history texts. Get it? Yet it seems, what?
Yet it see.
Yet it seems that for all your victories, your fellow settlers to the east have been met with trouble. The people of Varnhold have, according to eyewitness accounts, vanished. As the political climate here in Rostov grows more turbulent, we find ourselves increasingly limited in the amount of aid we can send. Such allies they were, huh? Certainly, we cannot send troops to the south to investigate without our overly watchful allies to the north misinterpreting the act, and so it falls to you. I fear to investigate the mystery behind Varnhold's vanishing, whether it's Nomen
Centaurs.
centaurs or another threat. If something dire has befallen the town, you must realize that your own could be next. Trusting in your discretion and experience?
Expedience.
Expedience. There you go.
The font is quite good.
The font is fancy.
Anybody else want to read?
Basically, they're telling us a town vanished and ours could be next.
Oh no.
I knew a bit more than that. Yeah. So with Cthulhu, what I would do is I'd give them the note, and then along the way I'd have a little italic writing in small text that when they got to there, they read that specifically to themselves, not out loud, and that tells them what effects happen to their character.
Ah.
So the group keyed in on that fairly quickly, and everybody started saying, "We don't want to read the note."
Fair enough.
Oh no, they never do. They never give me the notes.
Well, you didn't want to read it anyways. So, anyways, that will lead into the next chapter, where you guys presumably go and investigate what's happening with Varnhold and why the city disappeared. For reference, locals and travelers tell you that Varnhold is located approximately here on the map.
There. Weird.
Oh, just on the other side of the mountains.
Yes.
Okay.
Where at again?
That's not on our
Close.
jurisdiction.
It is not. It's part of Varnhold, which is
Right
the
here.
country to the east, where Megan Varn, one of your original contacts from when you guys were dispatched, had established their kingdom. Okay? So with that wraps up this chapter. Like I said, you can all advance to level 8 prior to the next game. And then we'll, I'm sure, do some of the paperwork at that point, and then go from there.